Cool gang, hells yeah. If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say yeah. If you like hanging with the UK fam, say yeah. If you hold it down with the cool gang, say yeah. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say yeah. If you like UK fam, say yeah. If you hold it down with the cool gang, say yeah. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. Getting frosty with the lag. Ice cold. If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say yeah.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello, everybody.
So, guys, here we are. It is. Hi, Paddy. We actually got 3 hosts tonight.
Perfect.
What's his name? Real name? Padford.
Padfoot.
Can you actually hear me then, or?
Yes, you can.
You haven't got headphones in, have you?
No. We can't do that.
So episode 95, and as you guys have probably noticed, I'm all on my lonesome today in terms of regular hosts, but thankfully we've got a channel favorite in the house, and I can see now there's going to be one less active person in the chat because, or the most active person from the chat isn't going to be in the chat because
I will attempt to still chat
because she's going to be on screen instead. So welcome, Sarah, aka Paddy the Theatre Dog.
Thank you for having me.
Aka Sarah's bucket list stuff.
Yeah. And thank you very much for my little Lego character that you made me.
Yeah, what did you think? So
I
blue
loved
hair.
it. Yeah.
I thought, should I try and do blue and black streaks? But I just thought, no, it's just going to get a bit confused. So I just thought, I'll go for blue, see how it looks. And there you go. Plaid shirt as well.
I do often wear a plaid shirt if it's cold over the top. So
exactly. So, and I didn't even ask him to put the mug in the hand. They did that automatically. So yeah. Perhaps they already know your reputation precedes you. But,
yeah. I'll
but
have
no,
to find an orange one.
Yeah, again, the colors, they made all that up, and I just thought, actually, it looks pretty good. So, but I saw immediately you made it your icon for WhatsApp. So
I did, yeah.
So for anybody who's listening and thinking, what the hell are these guys banging on about? I'll just throw it back up again in case you didn't see it. So thumbnail for tonight. That is me. I'm the one on the left side with the beard, or I guess you're right, and then Sarah's the other one, and the guys in the middle are our tonight's guests, who we're going to introduce and get into the onto the stream in a sec. We're just going to do our usual spiel, but no, look, I appreciate you heeding the call. Short notice. Unfortunately, guys, tonight, both Slurpee, Nimble, Whittaky, usual hosts, unavailable for varying reasons, and I didn't find out about it until kind of Friday evening. So it was a bit of a blow because I was in work all weekend. So we have kind of cobbled together the show, which is no different to normal, I guess. But I just did a little bit more panicking. And of course, everybody winds me up and takes the mic, saying like, you know, how we have so many co-hosts, and I'm constantly inviting new people to be co-hosts. But if I didn't do that, I don't even know whether the show would have gone as far as it is, because just you rely on those people to do those bits and pieces. So, and I'm all about delegation. So, yeah. So tonight, Sarah's going to be doing Nimble's, Whittaky's, and Slurpee's job.
Wow.
Because I'm not capable of doing any more than I normally do. So.
If I'd known, I'd have got some Haribo and
and some potatoes, yeah.
Some potatoes.
But no, look, I appreciate it, and those guys, hopefully they may pop in to say hello, but obviously they got other things going on, and our kind of backup co-hosts were also not available. So, but yeah, so appreciate it, and got a cool little show tonight for you guys as always. What I will say, and this kind of sounds really egotistic but it's a new thing and there's a reason for it. Don't do any donations yet. Now, we don't often get them anyway, but if anybody's considering doing one, you know, the people who I'm talking about know who I'm talking about. Please don't hold back, because there may be an opportunity for you to use that elsewhere for a good cause and also to help our guests tonight. So, you know, in lieu of potentially helping somebody get through to as a finalist, hold back. And I also got to say that this is day 139 of me streaming every single day until I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new here, if you've been pulled in through one of our guests or hosts and you don't know what's going on, please go and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. We're on the road, and I say we because obviously there's a group of us who work on the channel and help and support it. And we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and obviously to be able to hit that target, I need you guys to go and hit that subscribe button. You can also become a member of the channel at 2 different levels, and, you know, like the stream as well, because why not? And I'll be throughout the show throwing this up. Subscribe, like the stream, and if you don't like what you see, so yeah, okay. So I guess, look, I think there's America's favorite couple, right? I'd never heard of this before.
No, me either.
But there is a couple out there who are probably one of the key couples in the Lego community who are our guests tonight. They're on as guests, but they also here to kind of promote something that they're currently doing, which they'll talk a little bit about. I'm not going to try and steal that thunder, and also because I'm terrible with trying to explain things without making it probably sound worse. But I didn't really know much about these guys. I just remember seeing lots of people wearing like giant googly eyes when I was in BrickWorld 2025, and having photos with these people with these giant googly eyes. And I was thinking, have I missed something here? What's this all about? What's going on? And it wasn't until like after BrickWorld that I started kind of piecing it together and working out who these guys were, what they're about. And obviously, you know, I kind of fell into communication with them when we did the 48-hour charity stream earlier this year, and they were heavily involved in that, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, they also were quite supportive of me when I was potentially going to BrickWorld this year and I wanted to do something, and they kind of reached out and jumped on a call with me and kind of walked me through something. So I really, really appreciate them, and it's great to have them on the show. Only apologies, and only kind of sad that we weren't able to, you know, build it up and prepare it a little bit better. But without further ado, let's welcome on tonight's guests and America's favorite couple.
Yay! Hi!
The Supahawks, aka Josh and Lindsay, aka Unhappymohawk and Supercabre. And I am fully aware of the fact that every time I wrote Supercabre in Instagram and YouTube, I spelled super wrong. Spelled it S-U-P-E-R, and I worked it out afterwards and then thought, balls, but never mind, I apologize. So
you are not the first, and it's A-okay.
So, look, guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for popping on at such short notice. How are you both doing?
We're doing good.
Great.
Thank you for the kind words.
Yeah. So, look, first of all, I think what is the whole thing with the giant googly eyes?
So, another couple actually gifted them to us at a smaller BrickWorld Expo in Wisconsin.
Right.
And they are Toys Play at Night. They have a stream and stuff like that, but they gifted them to us, and so we started going around and having people take pictures with them because we thought it was a fun way to kind of get everybody around us.
Help break the ice a little bit with people, and allow you to not focus on your appearance when trying to take a photo.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have that. Well, hold on, let me get ready, and it's like, no, man, just be your goofy self. Throw these on and be silly.
Not
Be
to
you.
mention, I'm horrible about remembering to take pictures. So a lot of times people would say, "Oh, I like your googly eyes," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, here, take a picture." So
Yeah.
it was an easy way to communicate and kind of get that, break the ice with people, and
Yeah.
it turned into a great montage.
No, I remember seeing it quite a lot, and I was thinking, you see these kind of things go on and particularly in BrickWorld, and I'd say, in other brick conventions I've been in, where there's this kind of like, clearly this sort of community thing that's going on, and you're kind of like, on the outskirts of it, kind of seeing it and thinking, what am I missing here? But yeah, obviously I wasn't fortunate enough to kind of know you guys at that point, so I didn't really know what was going on. But I do remember you guys being quite active throughout BrickWorld. So I just really want to talk a little bit about that, really, in terms of like how you got involved with it. But before I do that, I did notice when you guys were talking just now, I don't know whether how have you got your mic connected?
On a stand,
Is it cutting out?
It is. It's cutting out. Yeah, I remember this happened last time. Actually, how did we fix it last time?
we unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will say that it's probably StreamYard, because
Probably right.
I had a lot of problems with StreamYard when sometimes it did you. So if StreamYard's one of those things where if you don't connect everything up before you put StreamYard on, it doesn't like it. So like if I connected my mic after I'd started StreamYard, no go. So yeah, just try the unplug, plug back in jobby.
Yeah, we'll drop out and then come back in.
Okay, that, yeah, great.
That way it'll cut the connection and we can just reconnect on a new plug and not do it in the middle and hopefully
Yeah.
have the issue you were talking about.
All right, be right back.
Yeah, did you notice the same thing? It wasn't just me.
I
was
did.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when they were doing their live stream for the 48 hours, it was doing the same thing. And I think eventually they just unplugged it and plugged it back in. It was fine. But it is StreamYard. It's usually not the equipment. Their StreamYard's a pain in the ass when it comes to certain things. I think it's like there's been times where we've been in the stream and then all of a sudden one person can't hear somebody else.
Yeah.
And it'll just be because that person, I don't know, changed the volume or something, and it just doesn't like it
Yeah.
for one reason. Right, let's see if we right.
Ding. Is that better?
Sounds better so far, but
We'll give her a shot. See what happens.
yeah. So look, I say BrickWorld kind of alumni, but I use that term quite lightly because you guys are quite deeply involved in it. So just talk us through kind of how that came to be and what your kind of status is with that whole thing.
Well, it started out as we were volunteers more for the show. We did a lot of the expos and just volunteered our time there. Ran our little games and activities. And then in Chicago, the first year we did it, we ran like 6 activities, I think.
Wow.
Which are AFOL activities that are put in the schedule for people just to partake in. So we did.
Yeah.
We hosted several games. And then from there, we kind of became staff members for the show. So we work the show at all of the venues now and run games and activities. And then at the Chicago show, we don't because it's the public days or just the weekend, during the week, we also help navigate line control, help fix issues within things like that. So, I mean, we're really ingrained into the staff at this point to do lots of activities with them.
Yep.
But it all just came down to time, just putting time and effort in and saying that we'll do what we did.
We just involved ourselves really with the community and with BrickWorld, and because we're Midwest and because all of their expos weren't very far for us, hindsight, it was just, we enjoyed going around and showing off all of the activities that we had, but also seeing what the different builds were at the different areas, because it was different communities bringing their builds. It wasn't the same thing at every show. So, we just started volunteering time, and anytime they had at the shows, you can do volunteer time at as a displayer, just for helping out.
So, what is it? Just BrickWorld Chicago then that you? I know you talk about other conventions, but in terms of BrickWorld, is it just BrickWorld Chicago?
BrickWorld Chicago is the convention one, and then we have 4 smaller shows that are expos. Well, technically 3, but we got 4 back. We got the 4th one back next year. But we do there's a BrickWorld Indianapolis, but it's just 2 public days.
Yeah, these are only Saturday, Sunday shows, whereas Chicago is a Wednesday through Sunday.
And then there's Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then we do a Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Right. So they're all in that sort of same.
Yeah, they're all in the Midwest region.
Yeah, they're not far from each other.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So your mic was doing really well, and then it just started cutting out again. Maybe just try that. I think last time we did the plug in.
We change a setting on it, see if that makes any difference too.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It doesn't like my voice.
Yeah, it's always her voice.
Yeah, it's weird.
There's some bass in your voice.
I gotta talk real low. That was clear, wasn't it?
It was perfect.
Is it plugged into a laptop?
No,
a tower.
It's all fancy hookup. It just, StreamYard doesn't like us.
Yeah,
it does sound a lot better.
It is. It's definitely StreamYard. The first year that I had Stream. In fact, it didn't start getting good until we paid for premium. The problem is when you invite a guest in, it automatically puts you on the basic version, so you kind of lose any quality, if that makes sense. So, I noticed that my camera quality yesterday going on Mayo's stream was completely different to what it is when I'm on my own stream, which is bizarre, really. But yeah, we'll take it as it comes. Like I say, we still hear you. It just kind of it's more like the volume. It's not actually like you're cutting out. I still hear you talking the whole time, but it's just like it's going just strange. But it's definitely StreamYard. I'm keen to just kind of call out the chat. So we're going to try and do what we call the Rhinestone Whittaky. So this is normally Whittaky's thing, where he kind of calls out the chat for us. So we'll play a little tune and we'll go through the people in the chat, and then we'll talk a little bit about. I only get googly eyes when I go on deep dive searches. Yeah, we sell googly eyes in my store. So I was tempted to buy some today and then kind of stick them on my head for the show, but I completely forgot to buy them. But I always say to me, people come in my shop all the time and say, "Have you got googly eyes?" And I'm like, "No, I just had a really late night last night." But yeah, so we'll play the tune, and then Sarah, do you want me to throw the comments up and you read them out, or are you going to do them off YouTube? What do you prefer?
Well, I've only got the one channel, so if you've got them on the mobile, you'll have to chuck those up. Yeah, that's
right. There's an overlap in there, so we're gonna have to. I'll have to do them on here then. So bear me a sec. I'll get it going now. It's actually still playing the intro music, but the volume.
It's quite nice.
Oh, can you hear it? I can't hear it.
Yeah,
I can't hear it.
I didn't realize I hadn't switched it off because I always do the volume down, because that soundtrack that Liam created for us for the intro is about 20 minutes long, so it starts in itself. So I just kind of quieten it down and then forget to switch it off. But there you go. That might even be the reason why it's causing problems with the mic potentially. We'll see.
Could be having other sounds involved.
Right. There he is. Rhinestone work key.
Welcome to the cool gang. The cool gang.
Right, there we go. So,
The coolest cool
is that
gang.
too loud? Loud enough? Is that okay?
Seems all right to me.
The cool gang.
Okay. So, at the beginning, who's our first person in the chat? Hey!
So right then, my lovelies, it's Paddy the Bitter Dog. And the Dynamic Builders. Woo! I'm doing my best Witty Key impression. The Dynamic Builders. Hello, Ultra Bricks. Hello, my lovely. How are you?
Give me a sec.
And then Jonah Ashby. Hi. I can't keep it up. Sorry.
Yeah, that's you.
Yay!
The cool gang.
And Steve Prudery. Oh my god, I finally figured out my Australian call it. Okay. Thank you for that. Lovely. I almost did a wee then I read it well. Junior Connor. Hey, 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 and hey. Hi. Papa Rex. Our wonderful Papa Rex. Hello, Cool Hangers.
Alright.
And the wonderful Papa Trick. Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Papa.
It just goes to show that our normal viewers don't come to see me, because that is actually quite tame. And you know this, Sarah, because you're like here practically every week. That is actually quite tame in terms of comments. Normally, before we even start the show, there's like 50 comments. So it's actually quite quiet, and it just, you know, it's humbling for me, because it shows that the guys come for everybody but me. But no, guys, there's some new people out there in the chat as well, which I appreciate. You guys have obviously come to see America's Favorite Couple, which is fantastic, and come from other places. So if you are new here, I will just say we have this show every week, every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern if you're in the US, and do the math from there if you're anywhere else. The show's been going for almost 2 years and almost 100 episodes. In fact, we're going to be celebrating both within a couple of weeks of each other. I think it's the end of July, we're celebrating 2 years, and then middle of August, we'll be celebrating 100 episodes. And obviously, we're also getting very close to 1,000 subscribers as well. So there's a lot going on in the next couple of months in terms of accreditation for the channel. But come along. We don't just do Lego Star Wars, contrary to popular belief. It's just that's happened to be the thing we all got in common. But we are trying to spread our wings a little bit. We've been having guests on since the second episode who are not necessarily Star Wars fans, but Lego fans. So that's the real kind of the real thing we've got in common. But you know, even sometimes, as you guys will have seen 2 weeks ago, we sometimes just don't even necessarily talk about Lego. And just to remind you guys, we had an actor who plays, I don't know if you guys caught this, the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie, Imperial Commander Janu Coin, who was the main bad guy in a huge Hollywood movie, was on our show, and we got to interview him, and that was fantastic. So this is him in case you haven't seen it. So Johnny Coyne, great British actor, was on the show. So that was kind of pinnacle for us. So if you're new here, don't expect that every week. But that's the kind of thing that, you know, we try to branch out and diversify with. So yeah, so go and hit those buttons, and I'll just do the normal throw up as well. So like the stream and subscribe. Thank you. So America's Favorite Couple, then. Talk to us. What are we? And of course, if there's anybody out there who was thinking about potentially doing a donation tonight, there could be an opportunity to do so. These guys will explain it now. So tell us about it.
So, since we've posted about being next year that we're getting married, the internet has been flooding me with all kinds of wedding things and what have yous. So on Facebook, there was a thing that there's a competition for America's favorite couple, and you enter your picture and kind of tell your story about, you know, how you met. There's like 4 different little questions that they ask you, kind of about your story, and then you send it out to the world and have people vote on it. And so we started in a group of about 75 people.
Oh, wow.
They knocked it down to the top 20. We've sat steady at second place for a couple days now. But essentially what it is the winner, once the final round goes through, whoever's in first place wins a few different prizes. So there's a spread in Vanity Magazine as America's favorite couple, and just kind of talking about us and our love story and stuff like that. There is a dinner with Jeff Goldblum and Emily Goldblum, and then
Wow.
oh, what is his name? He plays in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Anyways, him and his wife will be there at this dinner.
Danny DeVito.
No, not Danny DeVito, unfortunately. It was I know as soon as I seen it. But anyway, so it's dinner with them, and then it's a $20,000 prize, which would be fantastic for a wedding that we're trying to plan. So we've been posting all over social media, if you haven't seen, daily as a reminder that you can vote once a day for free, every 24 hours. Or if you want to cast extra votes, they are doing donations to Oceana, which is a ocean preservation organization. And then there's also money that goes to the Los Angeles Food Bank for homeless and sheltered.
Yeah.
It goes for their cause. But once a day you can vote for free. So we appreciate the 30 seconds everybody takes each day to cast their vote. It has kept us.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed that I didn't realize sooner that you could do it every day. So because I could have got a dozen votes in, especially because that entire time I'd been off work, so I had nothing else going on. So what I'm going to do for you guys, whoops, sorry.
But you have been posting all the time about it for us, and I appreciate that more than anything, because I can spread it around, but when other people spread it, their communities see it as well, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do now, guys, for those of you out there watching, we're going to add the link to the chat, and I've also pinned it so it'll stay at the top for people coming into the chat. So I'm just going to do it because I've got it streaming on the mobile version of the app as well, the mobile version of YouTube as well. So I'll pin it there as well. And what I want you guys to do is go and do that now. Bearing in mind, when you're watching on YouTube, you can click a link and it'll take you to us. Nowadays, it'll take you to where you're going, and you won't have to lose us. So we'll just become smaller on your screen or on your TV or wherever you are playing us on. And you can go and do all this, and you don't have to miss anything. There was a time where you click a link and you just kind of lose the chat and everything. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I'll do it later. Do it now. Go and get those votes in. But also, when you're there, click the little star, depending on whether you're using an Apple or whatever. I don't know what the terms are, but put a little star. What I've done is added it to my favorites. So that rather than trying to find the link every day, I just click onto my favorites on my web browser, and it pops up, and then I can do it once a day. And obviously that'll vary across the world anyway. So it's now posted in both. So anybody watching, I can see there's a handful of people in both watching at the moment. Please go and do that now and do those votes. Like it says, there is the vote is free. I'm actually going to throw it up on the screen now so you guys can see what it is we're actually talking about. Just need to knock the audio off on it in case there's any adverts or anything showing on it. Right, there we go.
Disclaimer, it is better if you have any issues to do it through web page. Josh was having issues with Facebook connecting to his phone, but when he
Right.
pulled it up on a web page, it worked just fine. So,
Yeah.
So,
look,
yeah.
here we go.
Oh, wait a second.
So yeah, there's still 4 days left of this round, which they take the top 15. So as long as we say top 15, we go on from this round.
Wow. Oh,
Getting
okay.
to the
Okay.
top is really, really nice and really fun to see in the morning when we get on.
So when you said vanity, is that Vanity Fair? Is it the same thing or no?
I don't know if Vanity and Vanity Fair are the same or one and the same.
'Cause I almost put it in the comments, but I thought, oh, I'm not sure, so I better leave it off. Paddy,
No,
get
I
your
never-
vote in, Paddy.
I never looked into it.
So anyway, this is the page that you guys will be greeted with when you click that link, which hopefully most of you or all of you have already done. Currently second in the group. Obviously, you click this button here to vote. It'll take you down to this section here, so you can do one vote for free. And then, as we said earlier, I know we got some members out there. We know we got some people in the chat who sometimes like to do a vote. You know, no donations tonight on the channel. It's not like we get, lots. It's very rarely we do get. But if you're out there and you're considering gifting any memberships or you're going to give a donation, please, for now, consider doing this instead, because 10 votes, $10, and as was mentioned earlier, the money, the donation goes towards hunger relief, and what was the other one?
Ocean preservation.
Ocean, yeah. So look, you can see some lovely pictures of the guys as well. I mean, I showed this picture on the stream last week. When we were talking about it. I don't think you guys were in the chat at the point, and I asked the hosts, who are these two people, and none of them had a clue who you were.
That's our disguise.
Yeah, that's baby version of us.
That's without our hair in.
And no beard.
Yep, no beard.
Yeah.
Almost 8 years ago.
That was the beginning of our relationship. Yeah.
But look, there's information in here. Obviously, we can get it from the horse's mouth. But while we're on this picture here, tell us a little bit about this this kind of proposal thing, because some people might have seen it, but for those who haven't,
That's too cool.
Right, wait a sec.
Love it.
It's printed across multiple bricks.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just printed it on a Cricut machine and then peeled it off and stuck it on.
Oh, I see. Right. I was going to say that must be really difficult to get that to line up. Right. I'm with you. Oh, that's awesome. So tell us how that kind of came to be, and how did you kind of plan that? I mean, I've obviously proposed as well. I know it was I wouldn't say it was frustrating, but it was kind of a, stressful kind of situation. Talk to us about that whole thing.
So it all started with, first, my sister had help in making this. So I had to secretly, my sister lived next door to me. So I had to go over to the next door neighbor without this one being there.
Friends.
So I could present this idea to her. So I get that done and make it. And then also invite my sister along with us originally to go to the Fort Wayne show. We lived in Indianapolis, so it's like a 2-hour drive north, to help us come to the show and help us set up. I was like, got too much stuff to bring to fit it into one car, so we'll take 2 cars. This is the reason my sister needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking I'm being sly in the thought process of getting my sister to come along for absolutely no reason. But in reality, to catch the recording and everything for me.
Yeah.
So, well, she loads the car up and just packs it all into the one and is like, look, B, you don't have to go because we got it all into one now.
Made it fit.
And I'm like, no, that's not going to work. Like, crap. So my sister ends up, saying she's wanting to go anyway, so she's just coming along. So we get up there and we're setting up. And my plan was, during setup, I don't think I have the rest of it out now. It's on the table. But anyway, the rest of this sign, the back side of it originally says just our disc golf, the little sign we had made. I had made this as a quick plate to swap out. 'Cause I'm like, obviously, if she sees it ahead of time, she's gonna know, and I can't. I gotta have it timed. So I had this plate in my hand for the longest time, waiting on her to kind of be away from that area, so I could take the time to swap it out. So I swapped it out, and as I'm getting ready to put it back up, she's like walking by. So I just like lay it back down on the table real quick and just kind of go away. I'm at the other
Message
side.
side down, obviously.
Yeah. And I'm standing there, rings in my pocket, my hands in the pocket, in the pocket. Like, just all I need her to do, as soon as she sees it, I'm going to drop to my knee. I've got this. And my sister's on the other side, ready to record. Like, she's basically just recording the whole time. And finally get to the point of she's done messing with the landscaping. I've been standing here for probably a good 35, 40 minutes at this point.
I was in the zone.
Leaning against the pole even, because I'm just like, well, I'm done. But she's messing with stuff, so we're not ready to leave yet. And she's thinking that I'm just standing around, like, waiting. So she's not really paying any attention. Finally, I'm like, hey, can you put the sign up there? Because I'm almost getting annoyed at this point, because I'm like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm hungry, but I got to do this. I can't chicken out. And so I tell her to put the sign up there for me. And she's like, okay. So she puts it up there, and I'm like,
no, the sign was already up there. You told me to put the gear because the sign was motorized and it spun. And so we hadn't put the gear in it yet, so it wasn't attached, so that way it wouldn't spin on accident, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, hey, put the gear in the thing. So I go up and I reach on the thing, I hold it in place, and I go and put the gear in, not feeling that the backside is different.
Which I thought in my head, as soon as I tell her that, she's going to feel that, hey, there's no texture to this side. Like, what's up with your sign? And she doesn't. She just puts the gear in and then goes like, oh, and I'm like, no, like, turn it.
He said, no, flip it over or turn it around.
Yeah, turn it around. And I was thinking she would mean the sign. And instead, she looks at me real stupid, too, like, pulls the gear off, flips the gear over, and puts the gear back on. And I'm like, no, the sign. And she turns it and is like, ooh.
Yeah.
So I dropped down on a knee, and everyone else was setting up around us, doing their thing. Like, nobody else realized that what was going on. And we go have our moment. We leave from there and go eat dinner and
have the show all weekend.
Yeah. I don't post the video until Sunday, because both of us were like, we're not trying to steal any spotlight from the show. I don't want a video to get recognized in the community and then it not be really about the show happening yet.
Right. Yeah.
So we waited till Sunday to post it. And then by the time we were tearing down Sunday, we were getting all kinds of people congratulating us and thanking us. Or like, not thanking us, but congratulating us, and then wondering, like, when did this happen? We were like, oh, Friday. Like, you were sitting right there next to us putting your stuff together. They're like, what? How did I miss it? I don't know. I thought we made a big enough deal about it that you would have noticed.
He was also live streaming on TikTok. It was the first time he was able to go live on TikTok.
This is back when you needed 1,000 to go live.
We were working up to build followers so that way everybody could see. Well, I didn't realize this, but he was working up so that way he could live stream the proposal, because we had made friends on TikTok in like different states and over in the UK and just all kinds of places. And so he was like, well, I'm going to live stream this. And so that way they can see what's going on. So I didn't, like, the chat knew what was going on. I had no idea.
3 days before it, I had
so cool.
enough people to go live, like enough followers so that I could go live too. So it was really like my first or second live to even go. And it's just like, well, here we go. We're going to try this.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to ask, actually, because it's still on Instagram. So can we watch it?
Yeah.
Let's watch
Yeah,
it.
it's actually, if you go to TikTok, it's actually easier to pull it up from, because it's pinned video.
Yeah, but I don't have TikTok on my laptop.
I just posted it on our Instagram, on our Supahawk page.
On the Supahawk one?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Or on mine, one of the two. Either way, it's on there. Because I used it as a, hey, if you didn't know.
Well, but it was just the picture, though. I don't think it was the proposal.
Well, actually, yeah. Wait, which is it? That no, that's. Is it on yours, Josh?
That's what I was saying on my Instagram one. It's like way back because it was a while ago.
Um,
Here, I can do this real quick.
Say just
because I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it. I thought it was quite recently that I saw it, but I didn't realize it wasn't that new. How far back am I going?
you can send it directly to Han.
Mm-hmm.
She'll send it to you on Instagram real quick. Pull that up. Yeah, it was. Now it was 2023 when I did the proposal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I
quite a
didn't
while
know.
ago, which is crazy too, because when we started doing the America's Favorite Couple, when she used that proposal video, like a lot of people started congratulating us that hadn't seen the original video, which was really cool. It's like, yeah, thanks guys.
Right. So I don't know how then that I just it suddenly just kind of flagged up for me because I didn't realize. I honestly thought it was like very recently, like weeks ago. Right. Okay. Why that suddenly just kind of appeared then on my feed? I don't know.
We started reposting it everywhere.
Nah, I guess so. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see now. Right. She said yes.
There it is.
That one.
I also just sent it to you on Instagram.
That might be better because this must. I think this is something else. This is done from a completely different angle, so I don't know who this is.
I say, yeah, there was 2 of them done. One was the actual recording.
One was the live stream view, and one was his sister.
Right,
One she sent you is my sister.
Yeah, I have the sister view.
Bless her heart, she stood there for so long just to wait to hit record for me. It was great.
And she kept it all secret from you. That's
Yep. There was
pretty
only
impressive.
one of the children knew that I had the ring. The others knew it was going to happen, but one had helped pick out the ring, and it was the only one of them I felt I could trust that wouldn't know. It's like the youngest one would spoil it because she couldn't keep her mouth quiet, and the oldest one would spoil it just to be a butt. I was like, the middle child's the one, and so yeah, like only a couple people even knew it was happening, so it was a nice little surprise and shock to do to her.
I was oblivious.
And then everything clicked for her. It made sense of why everything was going the way it was and why it was such a big deal.
We pit stopped in Uranus.
Okay.
It's a fudge factory in Indiana.
Oh.
They sell fudge and novelty shops and candied nuts and things of that nature. As a matter of fact, it was my mug this morning.
The look on your guys' face was great. You're like, okay.
Well, I was actually concentrating on something else for a second, and I just kind of tuned out for like maybe 5 seconds. And when I tuned back in, I heard that, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Right. That's okay. So I think I wish there was a way of making that bigger. Hey, Instagram is not. Oh, wait a sec. That's a bit better. Right, I want to get the stab because you kind of pointed at it as well, and I thought that was really kind of cool. When you're just like, I'm guessing you're saying to your sister, like, film this or close.
Yeah, like right here. Here it is.
Let's see if we can.
I think we even capture her face in it, where she kind of gives me the dumbfounded look, like.
Oh, me? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So if I do that, that's even bigger. That's as big as I'm going to be able to get it. Right. Okay, so it will play the audio, but we should still be able to hear. If you want me to pause it or whatever, just let me know.
I know I hit the wrong.
Can you guys hear the audio? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's perfect.
there you go. Put that on there. No, flip it over. Put that on.
think in her video she even shows off the ring. Fancy.
Very good.
Amazing. That is yeah, it was nice to be able to, I mean, like I said, I've already watched it, but it was great to be able to see that with you guys being here as well. And obviously, got to give that an applause. So for those,
And it's even better with the context of you not getting what he was trying to tell you to do.
Yeah, something in my head was like, this will go so smoothly. As soon as she touches it, it's going to click to her and be like, this doesn't make sense, huh? And instead, it's like she does it and puts it right in. It's like, cool. I'm like, wait, you didn't? No, turn the sign. Come on, like, I'm really trying.
I love the fact that you explained it, and then we watched it, and you could kind of feel all those kind of emotions just kind of going through it. Hi, Ken. How we doing? Such an old
silent movie where there's no words. It's just you see the words and the plot happen. And I'm just like.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great. And so, look, for you guys watching out there, if that's not enough of a reason for you to go and cast your vote every day as long as you can, then I don't know what will be. So look, great stuff. So there's me. I was thinking it was like kind of recent news. So like a couple of years ago. What did you say it was? 2023, so like 3 years ago.
Yeah, well, we had a date set originally of 7/10, but that day didn't fall on a Saturday until next year. So we have postponed it thus far until somebody brought it to our attention that, hey, this has never happened at BrickWorld. Maybe you should do it at BrickWorld. And we're just like, that might be possible. So I'm in the works of having a meeting with those who do the schedule, those who do the floor plan, those who run different areas that, are take up space. I'm going to take up some space. So I got to make sure that all is well and can be fit in before I make it official. But yeah, that's the plan.
So are we saying, is it like, because I thought you were kind of trying to keep it on the down low. I'm assuming because it might not happen or it's not 100%.
Right. I don't have any like set in stone yet, but that's what we're going to try and do.
We were told yes at a non.
Many people brought it to our attention in the after hours of the show, and so it's like, yes, it's a good conversation when we're all sitting around. As a quick, oh, hey, by the way, you should do this. Being a people who are a part of like staff or like the former owners even said something about it. So it's like, okay, yeah, but then I got to really think in logical terms of we work that show. Like we are busy from Wednesday to Sunday. So also fitting a wedding into that is like a time slot here. Time slot here. Do I have the space for it? Can I have this room at this time? Like, so it's so long as all the ducks are in a row and everything pans out, that's the goal.
So are we talking BrickWorld Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 2027.
Yep.
So look, we'll say it now, and obviously, this is still not. I know it's not still 100% guaranteed, but as I guess any wedding would be, but. So potentially, fingers crossed, all being well, and of course, as long as you guys still think it's a great idea, that a wedding at BrickWorld next year.
Yeah. Because worst case scenario, should we not have the ability to have the time and space to do an actual ceremony, we will be having bachelor and bachelorette parties at BrickWorld Chicago because we want to have all of our Lego people involved. So regardless, there is a wedding party happening. I don't know if it's a ceremony or a party, but.
Well, I was going to say, I think the logistic, obviously what you're saying is spot on. Obviously, logistically, I'm not a wedding, I've probably been involved in about less than 25% of the planning of ours. Me and Kirsty had a kind of arrangement, but so she's kind of very much hands-on with a lot of it. And I'm just kind of trying to cover every other base in terms of our normal lifestyle, housework, stuff like that. And it's working for us, but is a lot of work. So to try and do that again around work, but also at an event like that where it's not kind of typical. But I think the biggest thing for me is, how about family and friends who aren't interested in Lego? Like, how do you kind of sell that to them? It's like, well, actually, you've got to come to a Lego convention and
that's your, yep. You want to partake with us? Then come on. You're gonna have to do what we like to do. I don't know. I'm one that, for me, the idea of doing a wedding, it's supposed to be about the couple and their new family.
Yeah.
So to me, to cater to other family members to make it benefit them, it defeats the purpose in my eyes of why you're having a wedding to begin with. So it's like, if you don't like what I'm doing with my wedding, that's okay. I get it. You have your opinion. Choose not
We
to
have
come.
a question in the chat for you. But first of all, I just want to say, Mattley, thank you. He's just given you £20 to Cool Han on the channel.
No, Muttley didn't get the memo.
No, well, he's just popping through because he's going to watch the football. So.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's all going on. Okay, so look, what I'll do, guys, is I can see he's made a donation. So what I'll do, guys, is I will forward that to you.
Thank you.
But what we'll do is I'll keep it, because I'll keep it to the point where you guys might need it.
Right. Yeah.
Save it for further down the road.
Assuming I'm reading it the right way. I mean, it's going to charity anyway, but assuming I'm reading it the right way, it's kind of pointless if they don't kind of, I'm guessing when you go through to the next round, they don't take all those votes, right? It starts again.
No, they're stacking on, because the people who were in first in the last round are still in first in this round, and like the lineup has not changed as far as like where everybody's sitting. So I think it's just accumulating votes on votes on votes.
So it is, but it makes sense to kind of, snipe it potentially.
Yeah.
See how you were getting on, but I'll keep close to it, and obviously reach out to me, and we'll use it where it needs to be. I left Muttley, one of the people I was talking about, because he regularly does do a donation, and we really appreciate it. In fact, we tell him not to anyway. We say to gift memberships, because potentially it's cheaper, but it also helps new people who are subscribed to the channel but might not consider becoming a member, see what benefits we've got, and then potentially lock in on a permanent basis. So it's more an investment for the channel, but no change to them. But Muttley's just one of those guys who, he lights cigars with, £50 notes. So evidently, but I mean, this is the guy who, there was like 20 odd of us. We all went for food at Bricktastic, which is kind of, the biggest one in the UK, possibly one of the biggest in Europe in terms of a Lego convention. And there was like 20 odd of us, and we all went and ordered food, and we had starters and drinks and mains, and we were all just kind of, and before anybody had even noticed, he'd covered the entire bill.
Amazing.
And, it was a lot.
Very generous. And Ken would like to know, have you started shopping for wedding hair?
His sister actually makes dreads, and so she has offered to make us a set for our wedding. So
I was going to say
Awesome.
So
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
So where does the mohawk thing come from then? Because is it a mohawk and dreadlocks at the same time?
Yep.
It's kind of both, right? Right.
Yep.
Okay.
It's all mohawk cut.
So when you've got the Supahawk, that's less to do with hawk and more to do with mohawk.
So Supahawk is the combination of us.
Right.
So that's Super, and then mohawk. Anyways, we make Supahawk.
Until now, I'm only now getting that. Did you get that, Sarah?
Yeah.
I was thinking it's like mohawk, and this is a super mohawk type thing. So Superhawk, and I'm thinking, no, but they've got an actual hawk. So
our logo is what we was going off of, was like a chicken hawk. So instead we did a Supahawk, and a friend of ours drew up that logo and design. So you're not far off.
Because the other thing is your channel, or the main channel you use, is Bricks by Night, right? So that's something different.
So we co-host a podcast on that one with others, but the Supahawk Bricks channel on YouTube is run by me.
Right.
And then she's the Supercabre in the chats. And then on Instagram, I have my Unhappymohawk page, which is my main page. And then we have our business of Supahawk bricks.
Right.
And then she runs that.
But we haven't done the brick at night in a while. Just everybody's kind of been lifing. So
Yeah.
I think we're kind of switching directions here. We might just go either on our own YouTube. But we've also been guest hosting a lot, like on Sunday with Good Morning BrickWorld. We've done that the last couple of weeks, so that's fun. But yeah, we're kind of freelance right now.
We like to just be guests. Hosting is a lot of work.
Tell me about it.
We're live hopping.
Hello, Sizu and Breaking Bricks. Do I say that wrong? Zizu? How do you say that?
Sizu, I think. I'm not actually sure.
Breaking Bricks is from Ohio.
I never know. I have to look twice when I spell it.
But yeah, look, so, obviously a big thank you to Muttley. We will owe him a super chat, and I also owe a super chat to Papa Trip. So if you're out there, Papa Trip, let me know, because he gave a donation in one of my live streams recently. I said I'd owe him a super chat. But yeah, going back to what we're talking about, I was all of the links for the channels we've just mentioned are in the description below. So I would encourage you guys to go down, click those links for Supercabre, Supahawk, Unhappymohawk, the Instagram, the YouTube, all those are sort of in the description. They're clickable links. You can just click on it and it'll take you there. Go and subscribe, go and follow, do all that amazing stuff, which we do for all of our guests anyway. So, but yeah, just a little bit of a change. And this is more for Sarah than for you guys.
Oh, my pretty.
Kirsty said not to. Let me put a light on. I can't see bugger all. Not to go through the show without showing this to Sarah. So Sarah, in case you guys don't know, is a huge fan of cake.
I am.
Love cake.
So this is the.
Oh.
I can't actually read it. Does it say salted caramel?
Yes,
Salted caramel cake slice.
And it's quite a beefy boy. There's also a cookie as well, but I think Kirsty's put that in the fridge because I had some kind of something on top that was probably going to melt.
I'm going to have to put an order in for Bricktastic next year.
Yeah, so this I know these cake. I don't know whether it's a thing in the US, but in the UK it's been popping up. It's become more and more popular. But this one, in fairness, has been going for a long time. So we used to buy from Cupcake Crazy Flatly when they used to do like pop-ups in local events. In the trip. Papa, yeah, there he goes. They used to do local events, and they used to, when we'd have events in the town centre, and we'd have them kind of appear and sell their wares. But it turns out the woman who owns that company, lives around in the same house as we possess. So this kind of pink shed thing popped up one day, and we were like, "What the hell is this?" And so it's one of these cake sheds. It's like what they call like an honesty box thing, where you can go across, you buy what you want, and you pay via a QR code. They're popping up everywhere now, but hers has been going for like a long time. So every now and then when it's open, because it's only a stone's throw away from the house, we'll pop over and grab some goodies. But it's quite sad really, because Kirsty follows her on Facebook, and every now and then you will have. So a quick shout out to Cupcake Crazy Flatly, but every now and then you'll have somebody who goes in there and just basically fills a bag and doesn't pay for it, which is kind of sad really, because it ruins it for everybody else. But
Kirsty says, "Don't even think about eating my cake like you ate my Oreos." And Papa Trip says I can choose his super chat. So
go on ahead.
We'll have the donk when you're ready.
Donk, right? Okay, let's do it. So this is a shout out to Liam, our Australian brothers, Liam and Bearded Brickman.
G'day. Want a cold one?
Who the hell are you?
Call me Nugget. I've been looking for Walter Riley. Haven't seen him around, have you?
You should have bought a gun instead of a beer, mate.
Nah, I don't need a gun. I've got a donk.
You've got a what?
Donk.
It never never stops me. Every time I laugh, I don't know how many times you've showed it, and every time I laugh.
So I
You can see them.
Yeah.
I created that when we had them both on the show for the Australian invasion, and the chat seemed to love it. But no, it is right. It just kind of epitomizes them both really well. But there we go. So that's a thank you to Papa Trip, who gave a donation in one of my live streams the other night, and I appreciate it. So thank you.
Oh, hello, Magisto's workshop.
Magisto's out there. How are we doing, Magisto? Watching you guys and the WC final. Oh, is that World Cup? So who's actually in the final? Because I don't follow football at all.
Spain and Argentina. Yeah. Although I have to say, we played the playoffs for third, and it was the best match of the tournament, apparently. And so, well, I actually watched it and I really enjoyed it. So, but we won 6-4.
6-4?
Yeah, against France.
Jesus, that seems like a lot of goals for a football game.
Yeah, it was a
shame
good
they couldn't do. Shame they couldn't do that when it counted.
Yeah.
Oh well. Third place is that the best they've done since winning it? I don't really know. I mean, my country's almost never in the World Cup, so
I'm not that big of a fan to know statistics.
Anyway, moving on. So
yay, sports.
Congratulations to England for third place.
Oh yeah, I say we. I'm sorry, Martin. I forget that you're not a we. You're a them.
No, well, I was watching a video recently about some football fans who were saying, "Oh, we've got this and we've scored that," and we're talking about their football team, or for you guys, soccer team, and they're like, "We've got through to the playoffs and we've got through to this," and the other guy's kind of sitting there listening, and all of a sudden he mentions, "Oh, I watched a movie the other day. Oh, what film did you see? Oh, I saw so and so." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw that. It was good." And then the guy who's explaining it starts saying, "Well, what we did is we shot it in panographic, and what we did is we made some changes to that." And they're like, "Why are you saying we as if you made the movie?" And he's like, "It's exactly the same as you saying we about a football team, which you're just watching." But yeah, so I started doing the same thing now. So I start talking about films to my friends, and I'm like, "Yeah, so we filmed this in 4K Ultra." But yeah, it does my head in when people start talking. It's crazy. But anyway, so World Cup. The thing is, that whole World Cup thing, it seemed to come out of nowhere and then just disappear. It was over so quickly. Are we going to get to see Paddy?
Yeah.
Oh no! The cone of shame, Paddy.
The cone of shame,
Paddy.
Nope.
Does he
is that where the monitor is?
He can see the seagulls from here. That's why he wanted to.
Paddy.
What's this?
Put the dog.
So does your dog? Me and Kirsty have discovered this, that like half of the population of dogs can see TVs and watch TVs.
Yes.
And the other half are just completely oblivious of it.
Yes, he does. He watches it. He has issues with goats, cows, pigs, and horses, and very much dogs. He does not like. What's the newsreader? He's racist, basically.
Not Alison Hammond.
No, he's not watched her. What else doesn't he like? He cannot stand certain adverts, so I've had to buy YouTube Premium because I watch YouTube mostly, because so many of the adverts, like the Pandora advert. Have you ever seen the Pandora advert? It's just a girl who talks really disinterestedly about going to Paris. He hates her. Yeah, so yeah, he has real issues with the TV. It's quite funny.
Can you record those and post them, please, of him reacting to the commercials?
Yeah.
But I will endeavour to try.
I find it interesting because we had two border collies, and they wouldn't even know there was a TV there. Like, you put something on the TV, you're trying to get them to look at it, and they're looking everywhere. But you can be like, the TV could be like we could have somebody on the TV, like where you connect your internet or whatever, or your Skype at the time, and have them talking to the dogs, and they're just not able to register that it's there. which was we always found weird because then you watch these films where dogs are watching like horror movies and stuff, like Lion King, and getting really into it. I was just like, oh, it's a shame we couldn't do that with Jackson.
Is Lion King a horror movie?
No, I mean like some example.
There are parts.
Well, yeah, I mean it could be to them, I guess.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so.
You've never seen Lion King?
Yeah.
Ah, no.
Oh, please go watch it. It is one of my favorites.
There's a really kind of sad scene in it, and apparently, what like the films I've seen, a dog is watching and he's like, kind of almost crying as well, just watching that scene. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, it kind of makes no sense. Magisto, my golden retriever does not like foxes on the telly. We have a proper go at them and just back his. There you go. Should be a hunting dog then.
When I go out, sometimes I put the stream on that I did with Liam and Whittaky because he just loves sitting and watching me on the telly.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah, he will sit and watch that, but it can only be that particular one. I don't know what it is about the other ones. He doesn't like the others.
Yeah, probably because I wasn't on that one, so he likes
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Just like our viewers. Oh wait. Let me throw the comments up as well.
I tried to get Sarah to watch Lion King. Well, see, Kirsty, you know how people have texture issues? I have colour issues. And I struggle with over-pigmented things, like things that are very blue or very orange. So, yeah, I started to watch it and struggled. So I'd have to watch it in black and white.
Really?
It's weird, yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, well, I'm just weird.
Well, yeah, you're in the right place then. But yeah. So is that with like any films, or is that just because it's animated?
It's just animated. Yeah, it's just because it's like an onslaught. I think I just get overloaded, sensory overload with it.
Right. So you're not a big movie fan in general because of that, or?
Oh no, I love movies. I'm just quite particular about. I've watched virtually no Disney or animated things at all, apart from A Bug's Life and Toy Story and Princess and the Pauper Barbie, because that's what my kids watch on repeat.
Princess and the Pauper Barbie.
Yeah. I could sing the song, but I'm not going to.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. I've seen the Mickey Mouse one. Right. Okay. So where are we going next? So yeah, just a quick reminder, guys. What have we got here? What's this? Oh, that's the. Get rid of that now.
Yeah, we've done that bit. Move on.
No, we're done. On to the next.
Yeah, well, we will do another reminder later for new people popping in. But go and hit the link, guys. If you are tuning in now and you haven't been here since earlier, there's a link in the chat on YouTube. Go and hit that link. It's easy enough to do. Just give a free vote for our guests who are currently taking part in a competition, which we're all kind of as a community hoping you win this now.
Same.
And obviously I'm going to do my level best to try and get to BrickWorld next year to see it come to fruition. So is it a case of if you win, it's a BrickWorld, or it's if you win sod BrickWorld, you're going to somewhere else?
If we win, it's a more elaborate at BrickWorld.
So it's BrickWorld.
Maybe honeymoon.
Yeah. All being well is so are you going to see if you can get Mark to do the ceremony?
No, we have another friend that will do the officiating.
Essentially, we want to make like a mock wedding in a sense. We have someone in the community that wants to be the officiate. We have someone in the community that wants to do the cake and cupcakes. We have someone in the community, a group in the community that want to build an archway to get married under. Like, we want to invite people from the community to build floral displays for like down the aisle and stuff like that, or tables.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of want to involve everybody in it to be a part of it, not just to watch what happens, but like you were a part of making it happen also.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that sounds amazing. You never. So if you win, and I shouldn't say if you win, when you win, will you have the meal with Jeff Goldblum and stuff? The question is, do you think you'll be able to get Jeff Goldblum to come to BrickWorld?
I mean, I'm definitely gonna be trying at that point.
There will be somebody influencing and hopeful to get as many as we can. Yes.
He's so cool. He probably would.
Yeah. He's
Knowing how much Jurassic Park and other things are there that he has had a hand in, I'm sure we could be like, look, this is here, and you had something to do with this.
Does he have a minifig? Because you should gift him a minifig. I mean, I know it's a Sam Neill because I've got Sam Neill.
I mean, I'm sure he does from the OG series.
Yeah, I don't know actually, because they only took over the license when the newer films come out, didn't they? But I think they've gone back and made. I don't know much about
him a Sam Neill one.
I know people were appealing to try and get the version of him where he's kind of laying with his kind of shirt open as a minifigure, but I don't.
I may or may not have had that as a poster on my wall for quite a while.
There you go. So there's another reason for you to try and get to BrickWorld as well next year, Sarah.
Yeah,
because he could be there potentially.
Charlie Day. That was the other. Charlie Day was the other.
Charlie Day. Do I know who Charlie Day is? I think I'll recognize his face. Charlie Day. Let me just see who I'm looking at. Oh yes, I know this guy. I know this guy from Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's the kind of squirrely looking guy. Yeah.
Oh, I can't get it to focus. Whatever. I mean, it's focused, but the blur is so. Yeah. Charlie Day. He played in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They are also going to be at dinner.
It's quite a strange combination, isn't it? Him and Jeff Goldblum.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting. I mean, with you guys there as well, that'd certainly be a meal I'd want to be involved in. Oh, yeah, he did the voice to Toad as well in the Super Mario movies. That's right. Oh, wait, no, was it Toad? He did one of the characters anyway. So, while I know you guys just mentioned mocks, so while we're on the subject of mocks, I always press the wrong one. It's for you guys out there who have been begging us to bring back this segment of the show. It took us like a year and a half to finally be organized enough to start introducing regular segments to our show, which we did for about 10 weeks, and then it just disappeared again. The only segment we've ever actually had a short life. And to be honest with you, I think we probably would have binned it off altogether, not because we don't want to, but because we're so disorganized. But since we've had merch made, in particular hoodies, with this printed on the back, which we were all wearing at Bricktastic, we did have to kind of revive it and bring it back. So we had a bit of a break from it, but you're not going to be able to see that if I put that in. So let me change that. Have I got a version of it that's not? Oh, yeah, there is. Rock Out with Your Mock Out is back, as named by you guys. Oh, and actually, I forgot we got music for this as well now. Where is it?
Rock out with your mock out.
Awesome. So, what is rock? If you're wondering, what is Rock Out with Your Mock Out? So this is our way of kind of celebrating the mock community a little bit, because we as hosts, although we all kind of dabble a little bit in mock, we're not really. I don't think we really put ourselves in that area, but it's such a huge part of the community, and it's the creative side of the community. So I think, and it's something we all appreciate, even as people who just kind of sit around talking about Lego, not physically doing a lot of it. It is something we really appreciate. So basically, we present mocks from the community. It doesn't have to be something that's new or been seen recently. It could be something that, you saw at a convention 10 years ago, whatever. And we present it. We present it to you guys in the chat. Try to tell you why we think it's the best. It goes into a vote. The people out there watching will vote on what they think is the best mock. And of course, there's 4 of us at the moment, so it'll be perfect because you can do 4 on YouTube poll, and we'll find out. And for those who haven't been following this, what happens is once we've got enough winners, we're going to do a show dedicated to all the winners from each show, and we're going to do like a battle with them and kind of whittle it right down to one winner, and then we'll just have that one mock and its creator on the show, hopefully.
I bet it'll be the toenail clippers.
It could be.
The toenail clippers, was that one of them you've had before?
Yeah, I don't think I still got the image, but somebody was that. I think that was a brick. Yeah, it was fantastic.
So that was Ian from Lego Masters US season 5 winner.
Right. Okay. So that was I'm sure it was a Bricktastic. It wasn't. It was a BrickWorld. It was a BrickWorld. Yeah, and he used the kind of
the visors.
Clear visors as the nail, which is absolutely genius. Like I could work on that mock my entire life and never have thought of that.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I love about, mock and the community. And look, I know you guys kind of dabble a little bit in mock, certainly probably more than I do. So would like to get into that as well shortly. But for now, let's showcase what we've got. And I'm consciously aware of the fact that I think I'm going to do it all through Instagram. In the past, we've kind of uploaded photos. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to do that. But I think because they're all on Instagram, it should be relatively easy. Did you send me yours on? You sent me yours on WhatsApp, didn't you, Sarah?
I did, yeah. I can resend if you like.
Is it going to be too much trouble to send them via Instagram just so I can? It's only because I don't have WhatsApp on my laptop. So I only really use it for content. So Charlie Day can go. I can go. We'll keep that up for later. That's Superhawk Linktree. Okay, so we'll start with our guests first. While Sarah's doing that, how do I go back from here? Now, which did I? Right, let's start with Josh. So, ooh.
I brought the big guns.
Yeah, and I mean it is a beast. But to be honest with you, I didn't realize it was the same. I thought he sent me a bunch here, and I thought, oh wait, no, that's the same.
No, all three had to do the same thing. So you had a little article about it. We got a quick little, like a 5-minute slow pan through the whole thing.
Right. Okay. So I think the best thing to do is just share my screen as it is, and then you can kind of talk me through. Because if there's a video, I want to be prepared to kind of listen. Share screen, Instagram, share. Right, let's make sure I haven't got anything dodgy up on there. All right, that's it. Okay, so
that first one is an article. So if people want to see it or something, we could go to that. But really, the second video is a great demonstration of just the cave.
And is this last one? That's just an image, right?
That's an image of it, and they kind of do a teardown. So he shows it's a size comparison more than anything to realize how big this is. It's about 6 feet tall, 2 foot by 2 foot in diameter, 2.5 foot.
And I'm just now noticing, I didn't notice this before because I did quickly look at this because I was walking home and it was dark. I mean, I probably wouldn't have noticed anyway, but you can even the sort of cave piece at the bottom, shaped like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, he goes through the last video, or I have another video I didn't send you, but on his page there's a 39-minute long video that he talks about everything, every detail of it, and that was one of his main aspects was getting that shape in that part there as well. Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even think about that until now. It's like, how the hell have you even done that? It's
a 4-hour teardown for it and a 7-hour build to put together, to reassemble it. There's lighting everywhere. There's scenes everywhere in it. It took him about a year of part sourcing, And then this was originally displayed either back in either 2017 or 2018
Oh, wow.
in Australia.
Oh, okay. Because this here, this top piece here looks slightly different to that, but it could just be the lighting. Because it looks like there's a lot of kind of blue on the top. And this looks different.
Yeah, so the article I noticed too, the article was before he actually took it to display. So there was a few changes that did happen. I noticed later when I got to see it displayed, that it was slightly different from, but not a whole lot.
Oh, wait a sec. All right, so it's opened up in a different window, which you guys aren't seeing, so I have to kind of go back in. Whoops. Hold on. I have to... Yeah, it's opening up in a different window. Is that... Yeah, there you go. Right, okay. That's a bit better. Right. Yeah, I mean, I won't read all this, but you guys, I would encourage to go and check this out. It's... What's the... Oh, I've gone off it. Brothers Brick? Is that the Instagram handle as well?
Yeah. Brent Waller.
Oh, Brent Waller.
He's done stuff. He designed the original Lego Ecto Ghostbuster car, first one. He also helped design the Seinfeld set. He has also worked on the Lego Batman movie. The cars that were in the opening scenes of them coming in the Batcave, a lot of the Tumbler and the 89 Batmobile in there, all that scene was created by him before they were actual sets. So the guy's been around for a little while as well, but this is by far my favorite build from it. And I got a lot of inspiration over the years from this. One of my original Batcaves I built was because of this. So it was very cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. Look, there is a video here. I won't watch that, but we will watch the Instagram one that you've posted.
The clip is in this too. If you scroll down a little bit, you can just click from there too.
Look at the level of detail. This is even the trees. I mean, those are really good trees. They are
really good trees. I was just thinking that
they're better than some of the stuff I've seen on official Lego sets. The way they've done this brickwork to make it look like that kind of Gothic, Gotham, for want of a better term, this Gothic era. I know this isn't necessarily based on specifically a film, but just kind of reminds me of that kind of Tim Burton style.
I say, yeah, he based it on 3 different things, really. The Tim Burton series, and then he also based it a lot on the Lego Batman series, the movie, and then he also did the original 60s.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of have the 3 mixtures of those throughout the whole cave as well.
So these are some of the so this Two-Face scene is one of the cutouts inside, right? I'm assuming.
Are you scrolling?
Are you on something different? Because all we can see is the one screen.
Oh wait. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Every time it opens. Wait a sec. No, I'm in the. Oh yeah, it keeps opening up in another screen. Every time I click something, it opens up in another screen. So
if you want, you can play the video, and it walks through all the side scenes, like all the still shot images. It goes through that really well.
Right. Okay. Well, this is what I was looking at. I didn't realize you couldn't see it.
Nice.
So I was actually on. Yeah, I was looking at that, and then I was looking at this fountain, and this kind of the masonry and stuff. The way they've made it look, it's great. So what were you looking at? I was talking about these trees here, Sarah. What were you looking at?
I've got it up on Instagram.
Oh, right. Okay. And this Two-Face scene.
So they have all down the sides of both sides. There are cutout scenes of like all the villains, and then that's the outfit rack. So this was also came out right after the Lego Batman movie was released. So the Lego sets from that, where you had your first Batcave that had the outfit rack.
Right.
Yeah, the inspiration came from that to make this part.
Yeah, this is incredible. Is that Scooby Doo and Shaggy in there as well?
Uh-huh.
Do the pool party.
There's a couple of Easter eggs in there, actually. Yeah, the way they've done it. This is because, I mean, at this angle, you wouldn't know that's what that's supposed to be. So you've got to be a particular angle. But I can see all the cars in there. In case you guys can't see at home, the cars there are kind of on a kind of, what do you call it? Like a turn-in thing. So you can kind of pick which one. I know that, obviously. I think that was only in the movie, the Lego movie, wasn't it? But yeah, the way they've done this, like they got Bane sitting on there. This is next level. Sorry, which bit did you say I could click? Which if I click it on here, it's just going to open up another window. So I'll do it on I'll go back to the Instagram. Oh, wait a sec. Is it? No, that's right. I'll go back to the Instagram post and share that, because then I haven't got to worry about. Oh no, it's going to do the same thing in it. So it was this one here, wasn't it? Right, yeah, it's going to open another friggin' Dewberry. Don't normally have these problems.
Hopefully, it opens in YouTube.
Yeah, let me get rid of that. It has, but obviously it's another. It's not intelligent enough to realize that you guys can't see it. So, right, there we go. Now you should be able to see it. Let's make that full screen. Lego Batcave and Wayne Manor.
I love the roof. The blue roof is so nice.
Could you hear the audio then?
Yes. Oh, look at that.
Carousel, that's what.
And if you notice that the cars in there are actually, only one of them is a Lego set. All the rest of them are original design.
Oh, wow.
That's the only one that's an actual Lego set. At the
I
time.
like that one. That's awesome.
You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it. Yeah.
Moves up to the pool party. Clayface coming up the side of the wall there.
Are they doing an R-rated Clayface movie as well? I've heard that they're doing a Clayface movie, like a horror style.
Oh, I did hear there's supposed to be a new one coming out. Yeah, and not actually about Batman.
Yeah, just centering on Clayface. Apparently, it's going to be like an R-rated horror as well. So, anyway. Oh, look at the bats all hanging upside down.
Yeah, all the little bats.
Yeah. Yes, you'd love this. Freaking loves bats.
I love the rock work around the computer part there. It's like just floats out by itself.
All right. Oh, there's a gremlin and a dinosaur. Oh, there's the Bat Guy minifig.
And there's your 60s tribute.
Yeah.
Giant manor on top. Now, the manor is a facade. There is no interior. There is no real back behind it. So if you turn and went behind the whole building, it's just a bunch of wires and lights and stuff like that. But
right.
I mean, with the face, the front side being the way it is, why would you worry about the interior?
Yeah. Right.
Headless Batman.
He's doing laundry.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was gonna say, I'm in the washing out. No, yeah.
The roofs.
I thought that was one of your Star Wars dudes then.
Oh, there's Deadpool. Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
Mom and
Oh,
Dad.
yeah. Parents, yeah.
Very cool.
Then on the sides where all your little cutscenes are. So you got your first one with Catwoman.
Manda.
Batneck. Comes down to Mr. Freeze and Penguin.
Brilliant.
Poison Ivy.
Yes.
The most expensive version of Poison Ivy. Aquaman coming out. Ra's al Ghul, Lazarus Pit. I mean, the mock features every iconic Batman villain, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Red suit.
I called him Red Helmet. Joker, Harley.
That one's my favorite because of the mirror look in the background.
Yeah.
You got the Riddler.
Yes. I want that little question mark on this. Oh, good.
Oh,
Two-Face. And that's where it was definitely different in the article than this video because he had the old Two-Face fig and now he's got the newer one in this video.
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah.
Definitely some changes from article to this, but very minor.
This is one of my favorite Scarecrow. Because as it keeps panning up, it's going to show Batman on the ledge of the stairs up here, and then it'll show Scarecrow just above him where he's got the smoke coming down, making Batman see him again in the past.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's amazing.
I was like, that's so cool. And then, maybe
The craziest part is
Paradolia.
then you really notice all the bats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can really see the floating rock here too.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And all the sides light up, obviously. But yeah, super cool.
Not that I would ever be able to do anything even close to that. But even if I did, that would be like my life's work. I'd be like, that's it, I'm done. But I kind of feel bad that I played that one first, did your one first, because like, how do we follow that?
Said I brought a banger.
It is a good one. I mean, it's fantastic. Snortapoopus is in the chat. How are you doing? And so is Starfish Bricks. Slurpee is in the chat. Pirate just popped in. How are you doing from Atlanta?
Hey, hi, how are you?
Did I miss anybody? Petition. Oh yeah, that was Kirsty. So Slurpee, I don't know if you got a chance to see that. I know he's a bit of a stand for a Batman mock, so I don't know whether he got a chance to see that Slurpee. But if he did, or if you didn't, go and check it out. That was epic. It's probably one of the best detailed mocks I've ever seen. Okay.
Thanks, dude. 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Let's. I could have looked at that thing all day. I'm not even that big of a Batman fan, but you know, something like that, that can make you feel.
It's the attention to detail.
I think the only thing against it is that because I played it first, sometimes with these votes we get recency biased because people remember the one they saw last. So that's the only thing that might give someone else a chance. Sorry, you sent Lindsay's on this one as well, right? So,
yep.
So
and hers should have been just the 2. There's 3 videos, but it's really the first one is the actual mock. It's a short little video she recorded, and the second one is the creator.
Right. Let me check that up then. Give me a sec. Whoops, wrong button. Share screen. Instagram. All right. Is that going to open that up in a? Let me just check. It's not going to open up in a. No. Right. Okay. So share that. Right. Everybody see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need the sound.
Oh, don't. Right. Okay.
No, it's all convention noise.
Busy convention noise too.
Chaos. So
sounded like a public day.
I just love this build because it actually incorporated water, and it was something that you could it was like a desktop build size. It was just quaint and little, and I love that it actually used flowing water.
Is this a reference to something? Do we know who this is? So this is just a cool character, right?
Yeah, the mock card on it just is labeled water. Is the name of the build. I don't know if there is a reference to it or not, but I loved it.
It's an interesting use of some of these kind of technique. Are they bionicle type pieces to make up the body and the cloak?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I was gonna say when I came across and realized his page of his other creations, I can't think of his name off the top. It's the second link in the thing. But anyway, yeah, Green ARJ is his Instagram. But anyways, he does these cool little creations of sculptures and figurines, and with some nice.
This kind of reminds me of like a feng shui type. What do you call it? Like Buddhist type, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Zen garden.
Yeah.
I love his beard moustache. That is just so clever.
Yeah, the way that the thing is that you can. It's crazy how much you can still be impressed, no matter how much. I mean, you guys have probably seen a million more things than I have in my kind of limited convention, but it's crazy that you can still be kind of shocked and surprised at how people find a way to create something. And yeah, like you said, with that, well, all of it really, but particularly around his kind of facial features.
Yeah, his whole head is so different.
And even in the Chinese in the bottom, or whatever the language may be, because it may not be Chinese, but at the very bottom of the sculpture, he's got arms and different pieces to make the character. Right, almost. Keep going.
Wait a sec.
Right there.
Oh yeah, very clever.
Yeah, so you have the symbol there in the bottom, and it's made up of arms and a broom, I think. You know what that part's usage.
Yeah. Oh, love it. Love it.
Things like that.
Love it. So
yeah, Roman is his name.
Where's the rest gone? Oh. So all of these are by the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so lots of little character type builds, which I thought were super cool. The other video that I sent is just what he had on display a couple years ago, I think, at BrickWorld. And it's just a pan of what you see here, some of the creatures here.
I'm looking at these two hair pieces to make up the kind of muzzle of this rabbit. Yeah, this is cool.
It's the parts usage for me.
Yeah,
that frog is just amazing.
The frog is cool. It's kind of like whimsical, kind of Dungeons and Dragons meets kind of Wind in the Willows kind of thing. So I love this.
I love his jacket. That's just great.
Yeah.
Storybook fantasy.
It's sitting on a storybook. Yeah.
And it's micro, but it's so, like, all of them, they're all small, but they're so detailed. 5 years.
Yeah. I tell you who would like this kind of stuff. I know where it kind of reminds me of is some of the stuff the Pink Wheels does. You guys know Pink Wheels? Yes, this is similar to the kind of stuff that she showcased from her collection.
So that set is actually in the Legos Ideas. It's getting ready to open up for voting. I only know this because I've seen a post on their page about in the running to be in the Lego Ideas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a submission. I mean, it's been submitted.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Okay, so look, we're showcasing the artist here, but in terms of the mock you're putting forward, this is good.
The other one, yeah. The water.
I can do it. Yeah, I can do a dragon all day.
Yeah, me too.
Like science fiction and fantasy stuff. It's got me all the time. I'm going to come back and have another little look
at that tree. Show that tree. That is awesome.
Yeah. So
Lego, that's what a tree looks like. Not like a twisted snake with nubs on it.
Lego's never seen a tree.
Good Lord.
And they've inverted these leaf pieces as well, which obviously works. It seems works really well. I mean, I don't know how. I can't see how they've attached them, but it looks like it might be quite frail. But that's the thing, I think, where Lego kind of makes the sacrifice sometimes, because they think about stability and strength as opposed to look. This is pretty cool as well. These like mini little. Are these supposed to represent like little chocolates in a box of chocolates, right?
I think it is.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of.
That would make the most sense. I don't understand the cup, but
no, but it's still cool.
It is very cool.
Well, I have chocolates with a cup of tea, and that could be an afternoon tea.
Okay. Yeah, but it's red. It kind of looks like a cake in itself.
Maybe it's red for now.
Maybe it's wine, and we're just pretending it's tea.
Yeah. Drink wine out of a teacup. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I drink everything out of a mug.
But I look at these things and I just think to myself, oh yeah, this is Lego. I have to kind of remember that this is Lego. They've used the kind of the wooden breach of this tiny little house. They've just used a boomerang piece, and it's just so creative. It blows me away.
Down is the one that we are looking at right there. All right.
Yeah, there he goes. Right. Yeah. Oh, so this guy, I can see that there's kind of like slits for his eyes now as well, which I don't think I'd noticed from the other angle. Yeah. See. Yeah. So it kind of represents like a tiny little slit for his eye and eyelid.
He looks very wise.
Yeah. It's like a kind of Zen master type thing, isn't it? So yeah, look, guys, if you're watching this, you're wondering what's going on. This is Rock Out with your Mark Out. We are showcasing this what do you call it? This mock creator, but the actual the vote you'll be casting is for this specific mock. But I do encourage you to go and check this guy out on Instagram and show some love for these mocks, because they are fantastic. Like, that's a really cool display piece. And people like it. the running water type thing is supposed to be really kind of, what do they call it? Therapeutic as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Although, you know, for some people it makes you feel like you want to go to the toilet all the time just hearing running water, but still.
Valid.
So great, Mark, great showcase. Definitely going to check this guy out some more. Was there another? What was this then? Is this?
That's just more.
Sorry, get rid of that.
What convention sounds like.
Oh,
This is just
like...
more of what he has in his showcase that was on display there at the show.
So which convention did you spot this at?
BrickWorld.
This was BrickWorld, right? Okay.
I think it was last year.
Last year.
Oh, really? I'm surprised I didn't see this myself.
That snail is excellent.
That snail rings a bell because it reminds me of the one from Neverending Story.
I was thinking of the mouse reminds me of the one from the Labyrinth that rides on the little dog.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's just his name again. They created all of those.
The McDonald's fries are pretty cool as well. So yeah, look, guys, just in case you're confused, we are specifically looking at kind of wushu. Why did it automatically do that? This wushu kind of Zen master of water. Fantastic looking mark, very different. So that's entry number 2. What's next? Sarah, let's see what Sarah's got. So which did you, yeah, because you sent 2 in case there was a duplicate. So which one do you want to go? You can keep the other one for another time.
Sorry, what did you say?
Which one of these do you want to showcase?
I like them equally, so you choose.
Right, what did you say, Lindsay? The horse?
The horse, but I am partial.
All right, let's check this horse out. I mean, this. See, like, I love when they do something that they've not tried to make it look exactly like a horse. It clearly is a horse. Do you see what I mean?
It looks exactly like, in my head, Warhorse from the stage show.
Yeah.
And, you know, the big, obviously I'm quite into puppets and the way that they move, that I can see that with somebody in it moving the legs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also there's a little bit of, what are those sea creatures called that come out of the sea with the mane behind them? It's not a seahorse, it's a
mane behind them?
Yeah.
Like a long flow? Like what jellyfish have with the tentacles, but not jellyfish?
Well, no, it's a mythical, not a real.
Yeah, is it a kelpie?
Yes, kelpie. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, I got what you were saying. I thought you meant a real creature as well, though.
Same.
So, yeah, I see what you're saying now because I haven't seen Warhorse, but I have seen. I think I see another musical. No, it must have been. I think it was The Lion King actually. Stage show in Disney where they do similar kind of thing where people are in like part and it's kind of made up of like wood and stuff and it's like a moving puppet. Well, I suppose they're all moving puppets, but you know what I mean, like a partially kind of somebody's inside it, partially
they don't try and hide the puppeteer. The puppeteer is part of the puppet.
This does that. So this is kind of like very abstract, almost abstract horse, because like again they haven't tried to get accurate detail, but they've tried to do like what is a representation of a horse and also looks kind of very artistic.
It also reminds me of a tree. It's you know it's sort of bark-esque.
The other thing I love about this is that I'm looking like where I was looking at the last 2 marks and I could see what pieces they've used and how they've used them, and it's like, wow, crazy creative. This I'm looking at and I can't even actually work out what pieces they've used.
No, it's amazing, isn't it? And I did wonder if it was AI because I fell down a 2-hour rabbit hole when you asked me to look for stuff. And some of the things are obviously AI, but it's the pages that there's more mocks on there. So
no, if you look close enough, like you can see this eye looks like a kind of Jawa's head piece with like one of the ball pieces inside it.
yeah,
And then you can see like a hinge clip here with like a, and then there's another hair piece just kind of popped on top. So if you look really, really close, but there are parts here where I'm like, what is that? Is that like, because there's a giant brown feather here on the kind of bottom of the neck.
Part of me wonders if this is one of those ones where you have to see it at the right angle for all the things to sit just right.
yeah.
Are there any more pictures of this?
No, that's the only one on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you know
I'm
what?
like, you're throwing me.
Do you know what else this reminds me of?
The hooves coming down.
Have you ever seen those where
Yeah,
like you
put over top of one of the Technic bars?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, these kind of little rubber tie pieces. Yeah.
Okay.
This reminds me of those things you see them like in real life as well as I've seen them in Lego, where you stand there and look at it, and as you move around it, you realize it's actually, layers and layers of things stacked up in front of each other. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of like one of those things where like you turn to the side and actually this is like the one of those pieces is like 10 foot behind the other. It reminds me of that kind of stuff, which I love that stuff. I'm just looking to see if they've. I know you already said that there's nothing else, but I thought we may as well kind of showcase the artist a little bit.
So I was tempted to go with the dragon.
Yeah,
but you can't see which one I'm pointing at. The secrets of
the black one.
Yeah, the next one down.
This one.
Yeah, because you can actually see parts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all arms and a croissant.
And he uses the dog for the nose.
Yeah. I mean, that's just so clever.
You could give me those pieces and a lifetime to
Yeah.
try and work, and I'd never be able to do anything like this. It blows me away. That's madness.
Oh, it's actually a person, not a dragon.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's these guys here. Yeah, it's these guys. And I don't know what these are supposed to represent. I don't know whether these are actual characters from something, but
well, the horse is from the Lunar New Year, so I'm wondering if it's a progression of stuff from.
See, this is very different to the rest of the stuff, isn't it? This is kind of a bit madcap and a bit. So, I just like the diversification because this is from. Yeah, this is from Attack on Titan. I thought I recognized this. I mean, that's also very good, but this is, based around like a theme. So this person's kind of, wait a sec, is it this person's, because this is a different name here. Oh no, MatteBlackBricks. MatteBlackBricks, sorry. It is the same person, yeah. Yeah, there's some cracking stuff on here. Guys, again, go and check this creator out, but it's important. Oh, is that Howl's Moving Castle? What the hell?
Looks like a fish, like one of the angler fish, kind of.
Yeah, but that's
Like
this is
back.
this is very kind of studio. That's from Studio Ghibli, right? A Studio Ghibli movie. So this is very fantasy kind of inspired. This is awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, look, I don't want to get too carried away looking at. Oh, there's a Grievous.
Okay, I don't want to get carried. Oh.
Yeah. What the heck is this? Is this Lego? No. Oh no, those are molded pieces, right? Okay,
It's
that's
like
I
totem.
thought all that was made of Lego as well. Okay. Yeah, don't want to get carried away looking at all the stuff, but I knew we were going to rock out a little bit tonight because we haven't done it for a while, and I'm really interested. But it is important to note that we are, specifically you guys, are voting on this this majestic-looking warhorse style horse, which is a cracking entry. So yeah, keep the other one for next time, Sarah. I'm sure.
Okie
Right. What's next then? So I guess it's myself. So it's worth noting that my entry is actually somebody we know. Hopefully, I think all of you guys will know him. His name is Will Harper, aka Actually, I can't remember what his real name is. He's always in the chat, but because I know his real name, I forget what his actual name is. Now, wait a sec. It'll be in my chat now. So he sent me these while we were on a stream the other night, and he asked me to show him on the stream, and I completely forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't see his message until afterwards. He'd said it in the comments. So I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. It'll be my entry for Rock Out with Your Mark Out this week. And he was blown away by that, as if, you know, it's being shown on television or something. But well, I suppose it is. It depends on what you're watching. Let me see if I can find it. I'll just bloody close Instagram now. I want to. Where is he? Yeah, because it comes up on Instagram as Will Harper, but his actual name is Hoarder66.
Oh, Hoarder.
Oh, that's Hoarder.
Yeah, so sorry, because a lot of people's, like with mine, it's my thingy is Cool Han Luke, but when you go on to it, it's also Cool Han Luke. I don't actually have my real name on there. So with him, because it's Will Harper in big, I just always see that first. So but yeah, so let me share my screen. Guys, if you're just popping in, we are doing Rock Out with Your Mark Out. We're stretching out a little bit tonight, but we are going to review all of the mocks again before you guys get a chance to vote. Just kind of going into a bit of detail first. So Will sent me these images. Nope, not those images. These images.
Nope, not those.
Not those.
Nothing to you.
What's Will been sending you?
Yeah. Well, wait a sec. What else is that? He's been showing me his hood. How can I make that bigger? Can I make that bigger there, Kirsty, on our screen? Somebody showed me sent me something on Instagram. I was able to do it just now. It don't seem to be working for mine. Oh, it's because he's taking them as. Wait a sec. There you go. So how can I make that bigger? You know, the camera's off, so you can come on and show me. I'm not trying to trick you into showing yourself on the screen. You have to pay you royalties then. Is there a way of making that bigger? Because that's what it looks like in StreamYard there, see, but it's, you know, you see more dead space than anything else. Because he's quite far out with the camera, see, whereas with the others.
Are you sharing screen?
Yeah, so
where is it?
this is it. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, but where is it on your computer?
Here. Nope. Here.
You can.
Can I stretch that out?
We'll
get rid of all the crap in the background. Oh, I gotta save them to the desktop.
I
don't know whether it's worth. I mean, the bat thing has already won anyway, to be honest with you. So.
No idea what you're talking about. Is that better? You can zoom in then.
Yeah, but
Oh
yeah. But can I do that with all?
That is so creepy.
That's huge. Look at the size of that.
And you do this all off camera.
Yeah. So do I have to do that with each of them now?
I don't know if you've got more than one then, yeah.
Yeah, he sent me 6 images. But how do I can't toggle back and forth now to the thing without closing that off. And I'll lose it again.
No, go on to what they are. Where are they?
They are there.
This is where blagging it doesn't come in handy.
No, well, this is why I've got co-hosts who are all on bloody holiday. I'm just the face of the show.
I had to get my Googles.
Right.
Very cool.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Does that mean I get post credit for this episode?
Oh, yes, I asked you.
I'm working on building this while we're all chatting, hanging out today.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I'd love you guys to showcase what you're up to at the moment as well. But yeah, certainly show it off in the meantime.
Just building some Lego.
If you saw these are the googly eyes we spoke of.
Speaking of, have you ordered the pieces for the letters?
I usually wear them right.
For the wedding ceremony?
No, I haven't finished doing the order yet.
Do you have to do it all together?
I think I'd rather do it because it works out cheaper on BrickLink if you ordering everything together.
Right, so you can go back and forth at this.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can zoom in.
Oh, just down there.
Or you can just do it like that. Share screen.
What the fuck? Like, why would you want it that small? Excuse me. Anyway, right.
Yeah, the word you're looking for is anyway.
Oh, I thought you were going to say giggity.
Giggity. Right. So, right. First of all, let's get. So, which of these is it in now, though?
Downloads.
Which is so after.
Please don't tell me you don't know where downloads is.
No, but when I'm sharing screen, do I go image file or do I go?
I've never been on StreamYard before.
Yeah, this is so that it's not there. Oh, it's this one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't need. Okay. But it's just because I got to keep going in and out of it to do the. Right.
Can you not?
You guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Hey!
Can you not open StreamYard on 2 different tabs and split them?
No.
Would it run?
Well, you can, but then you have audio issues because it's trying to pick up both mics on both, and it becomes like you enter like the Matrix basically. So, so I'll just do it like this. No, that's fine. As long as I know, as long as I can control it, and then they can tell me whether they can see the next image or not.
I can tell you, but it'll be delayed.
Wait, no, that's not it. Right, that's what that was wrong.
Should have brought a lecture in.
Start again. Window.
Didn't know it was going to be tech support.
Oh, balls, I've closed it by mistake.
Just open it again. Just on folders. Can you see at the bottom?
No. No, I've got it here. Like that, yeah?
Yeah.
But when I'm trying to, the window's gone on here. See what I mean?
No, go back. Yeah, so go to window.
Why is it not there now?
Because you've closed it. So click on the folder in here.
No, it isn't. It's still open there, look.
That's the actual image. You want to, I think it's the folder you want to
Right.
share. See? It's come up as folder. So if you go onto the folders,
Okay.
Downloads, left a bit. Left a bit.
This one.
Yeah, still, yeah, there you go.
And that'll still let me toggle across. Right. Okay. But
So
then,
don't close the folder.
so I'll do it through here instead.
So then if you click, yeah, there you go.
Okay. So it's because I was, right, I get it. I was pressing the X in the corner.
Yep, don't do that.
Okay. Try again.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Slurpee, where are you, mate? Where are you?
Why you marry her?
That's funny because I also
One of many reasons.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So tell me if you guys can see me scrolling across.
I can.
Okay. So let's get back. Oops.
Oops, too far.
These are
They're
tattoos.
still very cute. They're still very, very cute.
Let's get to the first picture, which is this one. So obviously, you know, because I'm a Star Wars fan, it's Star Wars. But, and for anybody who doesn't recognize what this is a B-Wing, but it's specifically the one that appears in an episode or a couple of episodes of Rebels. So what Will has done here, aka Hoarder 66, is he's he's created this because this is actually, I think, the same size as the UCS one. And he's just changed it to red. It was almost like an orangey red in the thing, but that color brick doesn't exist, so certainly not in these pieces. But yeah, I think we had a conversation, me and Will, because I tried to do this on a much smaller scale and kept hitting a wall with certain pieces, but he's obviously done a good job here. Huge fan of the B-Wing. If you're Star Wars fans, which I know at least Sarah isn't, but this was you know, this for me, this was like you know, amazing. But I know some of the people out in the chat will like this because obviously, majority of our chat is Star Wars fans. Perhaps not on the hosting panel, but
it's folded down. Very cool.
Yeah, it does. That happens in the movie. One day you'll see and you'll find out.
I'm actually considering going to see it on an open air thing.
Ooh.
You should definitely. We went to see
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens in open air, yeah.
And there was a woman dressed as Han Solo, and her husband was dressed as Leia in the slave bikini.
I'd forgotten about that, yeah.
They were amazing.
Fair play, yeah. Because it was a nice hot day as well, wasn't it?
Always the one.
So, yeah. So, I mean, he sent these pictures kind of, not really as a showcase for, this isn't normally the kind of thing I would show off because these kind of pictures weren't designed for that. These were just to show off to the lads. But all credit to him. He's
very, very good.
It is good, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So, whoops, zoomed out a bit too much there. So, yeah, so sadly, Will's not here to kind of talk a little bit about it, but this is Order 66. And then, look, we'll quickly scroll back through the others, and then we'll put the poll up for the remainder of the show and let you guys start voting away on it. And then in the meantime, we can find out what these two guys are actually building. So let me just remind you of so we've got the B-Wing, the Rebels B-Wing by Order 66 for myself. Sarah has let's find it again. Sarah has not that. What?
Sorry, I'm crap now.
Give me a sec.
Very hot.
Give me a sec. Sarah has this epic equine art piece. Have you seen it? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Awesome, isn't it? So different.
It really does remind me of the Warhorse.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Theatre.
Yeah. Go on then if you want to pass. So this is Sarah's entry. And then proof. This is Supercabre, aka Lindsay's.
We're not seeing anything you're sharing.
Oh wait.
Or you.
I left for 30 seconds.
Yeah, not bad. Shocking. This is shocking display of quality.
Grab the cool hair.
I gotta say, right, as much as if I was voting, as much as I do love the Batman one, is so epic. And obviously without voting for my own, I think I would probably go for this just because I feel like I could use there's something that would kind of I'd actually get some, like, there's no way if I had that Batman mock in my house, it just wouldn't fit anywhere. And it would be like, whereas this one, it's quite small. You can kind of sit there next to your TV or whatever. I can see it being used,
Well, that's what I felt about all the Harry Potter ones, because obviously I looked at the Harry Potter ones, but they were all humongous.
Now, I'll say in defense of the giant Batcave, if it's something you do love, you'll make room for it.
Yeah.
Because I've made room on my wall for my 5-foot Batman logo. That's 60 pounds hanging on a shelf because I love it so much.
This probably doesn't do it justice because they're effectively taking it apart. But if I open it in any of these other thingies, then it becomes a nightmare trying to open it. But you guys get the gist anyway. Like I said, most of
it is astounding, the detail in there.
Yeah. And we can't. I mean, there's a lot to look at. So
I mean, you could use it as the stop motion because it's all there. The whole story is there, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's yeah, fantastic. So look, we're going to get the poll up and running just for you guys in a second. Just bear with me a sec, and yeah, we will announce the winner just before the show ends. So yeah, guys, in the meantime, while I'm sorting that out, what are you currently building? Flowers.
Flowers.
Just finished building it.
Oh right, I've seen that before. What set is that?
The little rocket set from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah. Oh, I got that. Yeah, I didn't even notice you'd put the googly eyes on.
She did that in one of your. You were looking up and trying to figure out your images.
Oh right, yeah. I haven't actually been on the screen for a while. So,
I've just seen the tiger behind you as well. Wow.
oh, is that the
Oh,
butterfly
tiger.
tiger?
Yeah.
So, is there anything there behind you guys, or anything you want to kind of show off in terms of, like, you know, aside from official Lego sets?
Unofficial.
Very
Yeah,
good.
Nice. And it's the Batman colors as
That's
well.
Very
so
good.
nice.
And the batteries are dead on it, but there's 6
Oh,
different
nice.
little lights inside that are all hooked to the same gear. So when you turn it on, they would all come on, but they're very, very dead.
Yeah.
I'm seeing what's on the typewriter there? Is that you?
So we went to an event called Hash Bash, and when we were at the end of the event, we had brought our crock pot and left. We had a lot of food left over in it. It was like roast and potatoes and stuff. And so we took it down to the lobby and was like, "Hey guys, here's some bowls and spoons and whatnot. Please help yourself and eat this food, because otherwise I'm just gonna throw it out into the trash." And one of the people who ate food made these for us.
Very nice.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It's like I like that whole pay it forward thing. Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. So they sit on our typewriter.
Yeah, that's cool. I thought you'd actually made that out of Lego as well, if I'm honest, but it's still very, very cool. And then the color is almost, well, from here it looks almost exactly the same.
Kinda. Yeah, it'll be a later project.
So right,
I don't think there's any other mock things that are up here. We talked about this.
Yeah.
You know, that one's obviously sentimental.
There's a building behind you, but it's not you can't accessibly get that out without moving everything.
Yeah.
are you gonna put that plate, that "Will You Marry Me" plate, like on the wedding cake or something?
Oh, it's definitely coming with us to the wedding for sure. It's one of your first ones.
I made an ice cream
Oh, very good.
dispenser. The goal was to use a cup, and so this
Oh, that's
is
cool.
the cup with a candle upside down in it.
That reminds me of the ice cream machine from Pizza Hut, R.I.P. Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, this was a fun one. This was also on the cups.
This was
challenge.
a seed part challenge, and we were told to use cups. So I used the cups in the exhaust,
What?
and then there's
Yeah,
cups
yeah.
in here.
So it's with the jet stream coming off the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Love it.
I didn't even know the cups stacked.
Let's say one side of them will, and then I had to use a barrel and a 1x1 with a hole in it so that I could shove it back through the handle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go. That's a much clearer picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork.
And it's really stable once you did it. I mean, they lock together pretty good. Then because of that, you can shape them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So you can kind of make it look like it's all bent and moving in motion.
Yeah, that's really clever.
Otherwise, working on wedding stuff. Lego theme, so got to build a lot.
And then, I just attached it to a micro scale spaceship.
Mm. Yeah, I like
That was
that.
my first attempt at a spaceship, too.
Yeah. Well, you can. Yeah, I was going to say sometimes when it comes to spaceships, you can't really go wrong because it's kind of kind of free flowing. But I find it's, you know, if you find two colors that go together really well, because that's generally what I do is just build spaceships. But if you find two, like I found that if I do pretty much any ship with black and pink highlights or black and purple highlights, it just looks amazing, even if that build itself is pretty crap. So
black and neon.
I like the black and orange.
I like the black and green.
Right. So let me try and remind. I'm trying to remind myself what the bloody thingies were now. So we got Epic Bat, Cave, Wayne Manor, Warhorse.
Whatnot.
What else? What do we want to call that water guy? So water, Feng Shui water feature or something like that.
We are just big on the screen. Take me back.
Oh wait. Sorry guys. I'm
trying.
I'm in YouTube trying to name these mocks. What can I call that one? The Lindsay's entry.
Water.
Just.
It was labeled water. Well, it was actually labeled however you say water in whatever language that was.
Yeah. I'm just going to say water feature.
Waterman. Oh yeah, water feature. Okay.
Okay, and then the last one was red beading, I guess. Okay. Start poll. So yeah, sorry guys. Like I said, I'm trying to do many things at once here, and I only got the one set of arms, and they're not that great. So poll is up and running. Get your votes in there, and we will find out who the winner is very soon.
Better vote for mine.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, this has always been an area of discontention because all the lads, I can vote in it because it's on my channel, but they all go on and do it and then deny that they do. And in particular, Slurpee, who's got about 12 brothers, he gets them all to go on, which is why he tends to win most weeks. But yeah, what are you guys like for time? Have you guys got anywhere to be or anything like that? I don't want to kind of push you beyond your limitations.
I mean, we're here. It's 4:20 where we're at, so.
No, that's fine. Just double check, and I don't like to go kind of too deep, and then people are like, yeah, sorry, I got to go.
Yeah, we could be good for. I mean, we're good until the top of the hour at least.
Yeah, that I was going to say. We're probably going to hopefully call her about 10 o'clock. So I just want, the only other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to look at I can't remember which of you guys, I'm trying to make it easier for me, which of you guys had some of your, well, I assume it was your creations on your Instagram? Which one of you's got like 171K? That's you on yours, Josh, right?
Yeah, it's probably me.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I was on that one. That's the thing, see, is that you go through people and you're like, wow, this mock looks amazing. Oh, it's just a photo they've taken of someone else's. That's the thing that I come across most, where you're like, it's difficult to, and that's why when we started doing Rock Out With Your Mock Out, I always said to the guys, a couple of the guys would try to put an entry forward, and I'd be like, "Oh, who was this?" Oh, I don't know. I'm like, we're supposed to be celebrating the creator.
Yeah.
If you've just taken a photo,
research, find out who it is.
Who did say that?
yeah, like I said, or particularly like what you guys have all done is you've taken an Instagram directly from Instagram accounts. All the information's there. But I was just trying to think, what was I looking at?
I'd say for me, it's all over the place for finding mocks because I do a lot of random videos with a lot of stuff too. But
yeah, well, I'd seen the Christmas one. That one's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember what it was I'd seen.
We haven't really done
that was it.
Lately, except for the games.
No, I tell you what it was. It was the giant builds of Star Wars ships in multicolored bricks. Are those you or are they pictures?
We do a lot of those.
yeah, I've done it started with the Millennium Falcon. Then
Did not travel.
It did not travel well. Then I did the AT-AT, which it traveled great, minus you just had to take the legs off. And then we did the Venator.
Yeah, I think it was the Venator.
The Venator is still together, actually. It's in Schaumburg, at the Bricks and Minifig in Schaumburg. They bought it from me.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Good evening, Hive. Sorry, Hive.
And then we also did the Titanic, which is also there.
Right, yeah. So the Titanic was the one I was initially referring to, but then I started seeing you've done Star Wars ships. Well, I say at the time I wasn't sure whether it was yourself. I can see now there's a place card there, but I can't. It's so small I couldn't read it, and it was obviously on my phone as well. So I'll let the people out there know what I'm looking at. So this is Titanic post being torn apart by the sea. Rest in peace.
It was a big one. That was fun because that was actually a 2-for-1 project. Bradley from Bricks and Minifig had his group and the customers pull all the parts for this build. And then they sent it over to me and I assembled it all.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
And we took it on the BrickWorld circuit of their shows, and then in the last show in March, we met up with his sister, and it was sent back to Bricks and Minifigs.
See, people have said to me about like this kind of thing, and like how it's a great way to, you know, be able to do a build like this at this scale without spending a ridiculous amount. But what I would think was more challenging about this is knowing, because in 90% of the time when you're finding the piece that you need for a particular place, you're finding it by color. Obviously, that goes out the water. Right?
Yeah, when you look back from your reference picture and it's supposed to be all gray in that section or all white, and you look back and there's 15 different colors going on, and you're like, oh, well, what stud is that on? So you start looking at the build instructions a lot different.
Yeah.
I'm actually colorblind with color deficient. I can see my basic colors, but a lot of the stuff on the blue spectrum, good job. And a lot of the stuff on the blue spectrum I can't see as well. So I struggle with a lot of color variation in builds. So it's my favorite way to build is the rainbow way, because it's like, it don't matter. I don't matter if I see the right color or not. It's the shape it's supposed to be. Here it is.
Yeah. And like, even when I just explained it, I don't think I explained it well, because people were like, well, it wouldn't really matter because you're using any color. But what I'm saying is that if I'm looking for a particular piece, I'm able to narrow down. Like if you imagine this in a huge, because obviously these aren't going to become pre-bagged. So this is just going to be a big pile of different color bricks, and you're looking for, let's say, I don't know, quite an unusual piece, because it's black, so I can just narrow down my scale of view to just black pieces and then identify it. But with this, you know, it's just a sea of color, and that, you know, yes, that piece might be in there in 20 different colors, so therefore it's easier in that way. But it's finding the actual piece itself, I think, would be challenging. That's the first thing I thought. I mean, most people probably didn't think from that point of view. But
I sort everything out by part type first, and my inventory is sorted by part type and not by color. So that makes it a lot easier too. When I have to go and pull the parts, I'm like, oh, cool. Here, go to the bin of those and just pull out 15 random colors, or pull out all these parts.
Right. See, I wouldn't have the patience for that. I wouldn't have the patience for that at all. But fair play.
I do have my most recent model with me. This is the one we just displayed this year.
Oh, the Enterprise, yeah.
Very cool.
And so on it,
oh, god damn, you almost seen a catastrophe.
Almost got to see a disaster. But we have the saucer.
I've seen that. Yeah, I think I've seen that somewhere before. Where have I seen that? I feel like I've seen that.
Oh, I love the like, you got the Batman on there and the.
I try to use all kinds of other themes when doing it, just to really make it more fun.
I really like that.
If you've taken those let's just use some of those plates as an example. I mean, I know it doesn't matter as much with the colored pieces, random colored pieces, but some of those like printed tiles and stuff, do they work their way back to where they belong, or do they stay there?
Oh no, all these parts have been pulled. So I have, whenever I sort all my parts too, all my printed parts or stickered pieces I put in a separate bin. And then so when I go to do one of these builds, anytime I'm looking for tiled piece, I'll go to the sticker bin piece section first so that I can pull all the random. You notice a lot of them are like older stuff too. It's a lot of like Friends and some older DC, some older Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Then I used one of my own stickers there because we had to for the piece.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You also get where it gets fun too is like even on the base. We used lots of stickered pieces all throughout that to try to really help it out. And then also did it even to the bottom, so there was eyeballs in places. All these were mirrored. So all the mirrored piece stickers I've saved.
Oh, okay, yeah. Great work with the background cloak.
Yeah, good job, Lindsay.
You're welcome. Anna White.
It really makes the color pop a lot more too. The camera can pick them up better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's one of my favorite ways to build, and it shows my favorite thing to do is to take it to show children and other family adult members that you don't have to buy these extremely expensive sets. Use your inventory that you have at home, build it.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, it's the creativity part of things. I mean, yeah, it looks good when the colors are right and all the rest of it, but some kids out there, you know, half of the population wanted to color in their coloring book with everything being like correct. But there was always the people who were like, well, no, I'm going to give this person blue hair. Unintended. You know what I mean? So, and that's, I think, that's what generationally, you know? So the way you guys look, the way Sarah looks, maybe not so much me. I'm probably a little bit more old fashioned, I guess, but you wouldn't have seen that, you know, a couple of generations ago. Do you see what I mean? So this freedom of creativity that we've given or been given over like recent generations, and again, seeing that in Lego, it's nice to sort of see, you know, people like us growing up and being a little bit more out of the box. You know what I mean? So, and I love all that. I think it's great. Like I said, I know I spoke to you guys before about volunteering at a smaller convention they do that kind of travels around the UK. And I volunteered at a few of those shows now, like 6 or 7, I think. 6, 7 shows I've done. And just that, you can see there's a difference in children. I'm not necessarily saying one's bad, one's wrong or right, and it's definitely to do with like their upbringing and stuff. But, and again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you can kind of see when we're doing these events for the kids, like competitions for the kids where they've got to build, let's use an example. One of them is a mosaic, which is purely subjective because there's no kind of parameters. It's just their creativity. And you have some people who everything has to be perfectly symmetrical, and you're building like an alien face. And some of them are kind of like, it has to be one level of Lego, it's symmetrical. And then you have some people who will kind of build something really kind of intricate and detailed, but it's not symmetrical at all. And I'm not, again, it's fantastic from both. But when we kind of say, like, this is the winner or this is the winner, and again, like I said, it's totally subjective. You see the people who are the perfectly symmetrical one, they're like, no, but they can't do that because it doesn't look like an alien face. And it's like, but you don't know what an alien face looks like. And there's one half of the kids or one portion of the kids who are kind of like, no, I get that. I wish I'd done something like that. And the other half of the kids who are kind of like, how is that? Even if they've won, they're looking at the others and going, that's not right. You haven't done like a classic alien face, and you haven't done one layer of bricks. And I said, but we never said one layer of bricks. You've just assumed because they've lived within certain parameters in their upbringing or their life, you know? I'm just trying to think of the other example that we do. There's one where we have to put eggs on a base plate, and it's like as many eggs as you can get on the base plate, and then you turn it upside down. They're not eggs; they're actually little green, the kind of barrel one by one pieces, and they got a big bag of them. They've got to put them on. They can only do one at a time, and then we turn their plates upside down, and whatever falls off is, relegated, and then whoever's got the most eggs on wins. And obviously the kids are going bananas, and there's like eggs flying everywhere, and it's really fun to watch. But you just see some of these kids who, some of them follow the rules exactly because that's what they're being sort of programmed to do, and it's like, and then others are just finding different ways, creative ways to do it. Like I saw one kid who was doing it, not anti-stud, but he was putting it, instead of putting them on the studs, he was putting them in the gap between the studs, which apparently is more structurally, if you're only doing like kind of one layer, it's stronger. So when you turn the thing upside down, so you just see some of the difference, and like I said, seeing the difference in the children, where some of them are like, this is rules, regulations, this is how it has to be, and others who are like, no. And like I said, both are welcome, both are fantastic to see, but it is nice to see like that kind of thing going on in the Lego community. Obviously what you've shown there with the difference of pieces is a perfect example of that, and how, I always talk about when people ask like, why do I do it? What, I work full time and then give up free time to go, and the same with you guys, giving up your time to go and help and support in, whatever free time you've got. But it's, for me, it's, I assume it's the same with you. It's, you're future proofing the hobby. You want the hobby to last. You want it to outlast you. I will, it's not necessarily legacy for us all, but you want, you want these things to be going on, beyond you, kind of thing. And I think if you're encouraging that, when I did the volunteering at BrickWorld and seeing that kind of the light go on for some of these kids, and the joy that they got out of that, building that kind of little, I don't know what, I can't remember what the name of the thing was that I volunteered for, but when they build the little house thing and they stack them on top of each other.
Interactive city.
Yeah. So when they build down, you see the kids just kind of, when they see them, like they were like, right, I'm going to build a window, and I'm going to sit my minifigure inside, and I'd say, why don't you put the chair closer to the window and have the figure waving? So then when we add it to everything else, because obviously they're looking at it as they're building it, they don't always think about it's being added to a bigger thing. And that's like, I was talking to Sigs Bricks, who was volunteering with me, and he was like, I hadn't really thought about that, but I'm like, this isn't just encouraging kids to build and be involved with something. It's about getting them to be involved in something bigger than just the four walls of their building. And that's like a life lesson, and that they're doing their own piece of work, but it becomes part of something bigger. And then every now and then we'd have to take some apart and take some from underneath and drop them down. And the kids would be like, oh, mine's coming off. And I'm like, that's also a life lesson, that it's, nothing's forever. You've got to see things. Unfortunately, your work come apart sometimes, and make the parts for somebody else to have a go, that kind of thing. And I just love all that kind of stuff. And like I said, for me, seeing those kids see their piece of work there and having photos with it, like they were like, oh, right, have a photo with it now. And I'd be in the background kind of like, messing about or whatever. So God knows how many pictures I've ended up in, or probably have to be edited out of. But it was just that satisfaction of seeing the kids do that little exercise for 20 minutes, half hour, whatever it was more satisfying to me than me spending an hour looking at mocks. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. And for me, I think, like, I really wish that I'd had a chance to do more. And I remember telling the lads about it and saying that I did this volunteering shift, and they were kind of umming and ahhing about it. And I said, look, I'm going to do it with or without you. Went and did it. They were cheesed off first of all because they didn't realize you get a brick for doing it, like a printed brick. Like, they become like your fruit salad or whatever on your chest. So any brick you can get from anywhere. So, but I wore mine with pride, and it's like, it got on display, and I was trying to explain to them, and afterwards they were like, oh, if I'd known it was going to be like that, I definitely would. And I said, yeah, I would have put my name down for a lot more if I'd known. Like, you want to go and hang out with people and all the rest of it. But I would say to anybody out there who gets the opportunity to volunteer, whether it's a small show or a big thing like that, do it, because it gives you, it reinvigorates you. And like I said, I do it kind of very, very sparingly, whereas you guys do it, you know, quite a lot. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about, is that, you know, what that's what it means to me. The long version, what it means to me. What is it? What does it mean to you? What is it that you get out of it?
It's very similar. It's the fact that I want to encourage the next generation to be able to come in and expand from what we're doing, not just doing what we're doing. You know, it's like I need the next generation that's coming in with new ideas, new thoughts, and new ways of doing everything they've done, joining in and being a part of it. And with so many other influences out there right now, like, yeah, we love Lego and we think it keeps growing and that it's getting so big and this and that, but a lot of the younger generation aren't playing with Lego now like they was when we were young. You know, like even my kids and everybody else, they only will end up playing with Lego when it's convention time.
Yeah.
You know, a week before the convention, they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to build something," and then as soon as the convention's over, it's back to the video games or the TV or whatever. So
yeah,
I definitely want to encourage more hands-on, away from screen time activities.
Yeah.
And I feel Lego is like the easiest format to do it in.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think what you touched upon there about what else is out there in the community, which it's difficult for me to sit here and say that I feel like these people are a negative influence on the community, because I also know that it's aimed at a different audience. But we have a saying here in Wales where it's like it warms your cockles, which basically means like it makes you feel good inside. All that stuff we were talking about, you've talked about. But then the opposite side of that, for me personally, is when you've seen these people say, I've just spent $7,000 on Lego. And you just think, ugh, and it makes it feel kind of dirty. And you think, I mean, that's
kind
ahead.
of where the multicolor stuff comes into play too, because as someone who can't go out and buy all these sets, I do have a collection of brick that I have in a tote that is just kind of sitting there to do whatever with, you know. So it's like, yeah, sure, I can't go and buy this set, but I can go on Lego for free and look up any instructions I want and go through the steps and build something, even if it's not the right colors, even if I spend the time searching through my bins for it. It's knowing that just because people are out there gloating and showing that they have the ability to do that doesn't mean that you can't do that. You just have to do it a different way. And so it's like, you know, that you don't need the money, but you have the bricks, and that's half the problem.
Yeah.
So it's getting, like you were saying, it's getting your hands in them and actually messing and playing and seeing that it's not,
no, I think you're right, and I feel like sometimes with Lego some people have lost their way, and it's become more of a kind of look at me, look what I've got. And I think I've said this a million times, but social media is look at me. If you're on social media, you look at me anyway. We're all doing it because you're not doing it just for you to look at, you know, you're doing it for other people to look at. So everybody does that to some degree, but I think it's become more competitive and very kind of like they're setting unrealistic goals for the younger generation. It's like, I've done this. So they know that a lot of kids are watching those videos, that content. And the first thing they're saying is, I've spent X amount of money, I've spent this, and that those kids are like, don't feel satisfied unless they can achieve that, because these are the people they look up to. And I can't stop that. I'm not saying these people aren't influential in other ways, but we have to be the other side, or you guys particularly have to be the positive side or the other side of that, and be that it's about creativity at its heart. That's what it was invented for. That's why it's here. And go out there and try and do something for yourself, whether it be mock or just using your bricks to do something for yourself. And don't worry about, I need to own this, or FOMO and all that kind of stuff. And
spending money proves nothing.
Nope.
Absolutely.
All there is, and that's the downfall to the clickbait style of social media right now. It's, oh, you spent this much, let me see what you did. And it's like, it doesn't matter. There's some, you would be shocked in the Lego community to see some of the people that have the available funds they do. You know, go to the charity auction at BrickWorld Chicago and watch somebody bid something up just to donate $1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so for some of these individuals that flaunt their money, it's like, cool, you're flaunting your money, but you're doing nothing with it.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to flaunt your money, say, hey, I just donated $7,000 to my local charity for them to get all this Lego. You know, at least then you're showing what you've done with it versus just saying, hey, I spent it all so I can build this mock. That, are you really even going to build this mock? Bullshit. You're going to sell all those sets 5 years from now when they're worth a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is kind of sad, but anyway. Ricky, how's it going?
Right, so I just unmuted myself. Yeah, because I'm at work at the moment.
You got new glasses, mate.
Well, David, I forgot mine, so I leave these at work.
Oh,
So in case I ever forget, which I do quite often, so I always leave a pair here at work.
Business glasses. Yeah. Have you had a chance to go on and do a vote yet, mate, for the rock out with your mark out?
No, I didn't know nothing. No, because I've literally come on. I don't know how long he's in the bath at the moment, but as soon as he comes out, I've got to go.
Well, you need to go on and vote for my horse, please.
No, you need to go back, vote for the castle. The
horse. Vote for the horse.
You've got a horse. You've got wing manor. You've got some feng shui water creature feature, or you've got a B-wing. In short,
I can't even see the poll now. It's just
anymore. Yeah, same.
It is
Well,
definitely.
do you know what?
There.
Even though he's not in it, Slurpee will win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want an update on the percentages?
Yeah.
Last I saw it.
You might not be able to see them. So the Batcave Wayne Manor is at 60%, and I say 60%. We've never learned our lesson. We should always do this earlier in the show because it does kind of filter off a little bit.
I don't know what they look like.
So 60%, Warhorse is on 40%, and then nothing for anybody else, which I'm not surprised at with the B-Wing because I know that was just a labor of love for me. But I'm surprised at the Water Fountain Man because that would be my vote out of the three, definitely. Because I always think about what I would actually like to own as well. And I'm not a huge fan of horses or animals in general. And there was no way that I'd ever be able to do anything with that Batcave except stare at it all day. So that water feature, I could actually, if they created that in Lego, I would buy it and actually have it in my bedroom or on my bedside table or something. So that's big points for me. But just trying to change things around a little bit, if you were on the fence.
I'll take
I've done my vote.
The B-Wing thing was made by Hoarder.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who I voted for.
I know you voted for.
I was saying the percentages just changed. It's going to be obvious.
Yeah, the percentage just changed. So you voted for the Warhorse. Wow.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
What did you think of the thumbnail? Or have you not seen that either?
Let's have a look. No, literally, I've just been at work, mate. I've literally been waiting to get 5 minutes. So, and like I said, at the moment he's in the bath, so I can quickly come on.
It's on the screen now. It's on the screen now, mate. Can you see Sarah?
Can I see Sarah?
Yeah.
Say and look back at the stream.
What on the thumbnail?
Yeah. I am.
Oh yes, I can. Yes.
So yes. I don't know why. When I tried to Legofy you, it just it didn't work, but it worked fine for Sarah for some reason. So
yeah.
Why is this still here?
Well, mate, every time you Legofy me.
Oh my gosh. True story. This actually happened. Somebody actually did build a butt plug out of Lego, and they actually had to go to the doctor because it actually broke inside. It was a Reddit or a something or an article I read. It happened.
No, that's just basically I've left it on there now. So if anything crude comes up, we can just stick that up.
There's
Warning.
I mean, of all the things Lego, why?
I know.
It's honestly.
Sometimes each to your own doesn't quite cover it for the confusion, does it?
I mean, normally you get me and Sarah on the same stream, and it just goes completely blue. And not her hair either. I'm talking about.
So, Wiki, while we have got you, and while his lordship's in the bath, what do you have any questions for our guests?
Well, probably the most obvious question is: did you have a really good time at BrickWorld?
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Grateful that there were faces there we had yet to meet prior, like yourself.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's always a lot of fun. It's about the people, though. I mean, the builds are cool and everything like that, but I go to BrickWorld for the people. And
yeah, I think even before I went last year, even before I went, it was like it suddenly turned around. First of all, it was like, oh yes, all this Lego, great. But then, literally a couple of minutes before, sorry, but a couple of minutes before, well, a couple of days before, I
can't pin the chat.
I was more excited about going to meet people than so it is about the people.
Liam has multiple sizes of that there set. It's like Star Wars; they come in all sizes.
Yeah, it's like those ear things where you've got to slowly build up to stretch it out. Like
inches, yeah. I did that once.
Oh, he tried to put like a square Lego piece through it, and he was like halfway through, and ow! I said, "Well, take it out."
Harold worked better.
Wheel in.
Jesus.
Those are huge. I guess a little wheel.
Was that the police after you there, Whitkey, or was that you?
No, that was a fire engine going past my house.
I'm completely
definitely sounded British.
I'm literally just up the road from the ambulance, the police, and the fire, so I'm pretty safe here.
Right. Well, I wanted to come and say hello because I tried to not miss any show, but I'm going to have to go. I will try and pop in again later if you're still on, but have a rest of a good show and take care.
Lovely.
See you thanks,
all.
mate.
All right.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Bye, my darling.
Bye.
Okay. So, guys, anybody out in the chat there got any questions or anything they want us to cover? Because what I'm not very good at is the whole leaks thing. Because I try not to spend I'm not, as you could probably work out, a scroller. I'm not very tech savvy anyway. I do use Instagram, YouTube, and stuff, but I use it, specifically for a purpose, and then I leave again. So I'm not a big kind of scroller type person. So I never see them. People are like, this set's come out, this set's come out. On this show, we kind of focus on the Star Wars stuff. But if you guys, is there anything particular you guys are excited about that you've heard about, seen, or whatever in terms of Lego?
There's two very happy faces there.
I'm waiting on Shinron from Dragon Ball Z in November.
Oh, so is this? Well, the next question was going to be, if there is anything, where can I find it? Because
there's not any official photos of it yet.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, the Power Rangers comes out in November that I want as well.
Yeah, because that's the other. I mean, again, this is where I rely on the guys because they're like, "Oh, I seen X and I saw such and such on so and so's page," and they start throwing up things they've seen, and I'm like, "Okay, this is great." And I don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching it, but 99% of the time, I'm completely clueless, and that even includes the Star Wars stuff. So I was just going to say, if you guys have seen something or know of something that you would like to talk about, we can do that for the next couple of minutes before we end the show.
I want mushrooms coming out that came out this year or this month.
But the mushroom?
Huh?
Is that the botanicals mushroom thing?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that in person today. They got it in B&M Bargains. So that'll be on Lego website. It's probably best for that, isn't it?
It is on the Lego website. It is available. It is amazing. I want one.
Yeah, I saw it today. Kirsty's a big fan of the botanicals. I don't again, I saw
That's
it.
what
The first thing
the
I
one.
saw
Just pulled
was
up.
pink wheels.
They're Shenron.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to send to you.
What?
I just sent
There's
you
a message. Josh sent it to you a message, but Sarah's showing you the dragon. That's Shenron from Dragon.
Okay. Oh, where's that though? Where is that?
That's on
He
What-
sent you a
Instagram.
message.
Oh, sorry.
$200 November 1st.
Right. I'm halfway through looking for this.
How much is
mushroom.
I'm
it?
excited.
$200.
I'm excited if the Dragon Balls are actually the GVC size balls, but actually numbered, starred to each individual. I have a feeling they're just going to be a general star pattern, not a individual 1 through 7.
It's lovely.
Right, because I was already looking for it first. Well, I'll do this one first. Yeah, and interestingly, I did actually see this one today on the shelf, and I thought, oh, I don't remember seeing this.
I want to
Yeah, it's
incorporate
nice.
the wedding.
Again, I immediately thought Pink Wheels because of her mushroom castle, or mushroom, whatever you want to call it. Oh, he's the guy again with the bloody books facing the wrong way.
Books with
All
the
his
fun.
books with the spines out. No, this is cool. I am quite a. I've got quite a few of the botanicals, obviously by proxy because of Kirsty. But in most cases, I've been the one to buy them for her. But yeah, they do kind of add a nice. It's a nice way to kind of display Lego around the house without it being some garish looking robot or spaceship.
Yeah.
Looks out of
It
place, you know?
blends in. It doesn't, from a distance, a lot of their flowers look realistic enough that you don't realize it's a Lego set sitting there.
I mean, I am fully aware of the irony though of having like a plastic plant as opposed to, you know, a real plant. I get that, but thankfully I can say we've probably got an equal amount of both.
Yes, but the plastic plant you won't kill again.
You just have to dust it.
Yeah, you have to dust it. You don't have to water it.
Yeah.
and it'll probably last a lot longer.
I probably dust it as often as I water it.
No, that's a cute set. Well, let me let you go and check out this Instagram one as well, and then we might pop back onto Lego. Because I saw Mayo on his 24-hour stream was building that Tintin rocket, and I honestly didn't think much of it when it came out. Not a huge Tintin fan, but seeing it built actually does look pretty cool. Right, let's go Instagram. Don't need audio. Okay. Right. Let's refresh that. Oh yeah. Right. So this isn't actually built though, is it? This is it?
I say, yeah, I don't think that's the actual image. That's all the images, everything is showing forward. They've been really sweet about this one, which is frustrating because I've been wanting a Dragon Ball Z line forever.
Yeah. Sometimes you can see clearly. I mean, we struggle with it on here, but sometimes I'm like, is this, you know, a digital image, or is this actually being built, or at least part of it being built, and they've just taken a photo? And if I'm honest, this kind of looks like actual Lego to me, but I just think digital imagery is getting so much better now. You probably can't tell the difference, but I don't know much about Dragon
the
Balls.
body curves and turns. It's like, if that is actual Lego, how did they get those connections just right to make that fluid curve where the belly stays on the belly side and isn't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you guys would probably know better, but yeah. So I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z. So this isn't anything to do with Pokemon, right?
No.
Right. It's a separate thing.
Before Pokemon's day.
Before?
Oh yeah, way before Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Because obviously, you know, I was being in my late 40s. This was kind of all like before my time or after my time. No, yeah, after my time. So I don't know a lot about this. I do recognize this character in orange, but I don't know anything about it. So we don't have anything we don't have Dragon Ball Z in Lego at the moment, no?
Nope. I have it in a bunch of knockoff figs.
Yep.
10 of them things.
Let me stare at them right now.
I got them all sitting right there.
Dropping November 1st. So this is just a leak at the moment. And this guy's putting up here AI. It's like, well, yeah, because it's not real, is it?
But your image you created was probably AI generated, buddy. You didn't create that image.
Yeah.
I've sent you the one that I'm excited for, but we've shared it before, so.
Okay, wait a sec. Oh no, yeah, because I wasn't on this episode, so. Oh, was I? No, I was watching, but I didn't see this Ministry of Magic because they had quite. Have you got a B&M Baggins near you, Sarah?
Yeah.
Because they had. I went there today and they had quite a lot of like newish Harry Potter stuff. No, this is cool. I can't really see what I'm looking at though. Like, this looks like the inside of a theatre.
No, it's the facade of a building. So the outside, it's the Ministry of Magic, which is like the Parliament and the police force and the council offices all in one go.
Is this the one where they go down the toilet?
Yes.
Right. I think I know. Yeah.
I think at the bottom here that might be the Flu Network. So the chimneys where they come out.
So this is just like an artist's impression of what it could look like.
I think so. Because the Ministry of Magic that they've got now is a similar kind of shaped facade, but it's very blank. You need something behind it to make it look anything. So I'm excited that there's the potential here for this to be a whole, like the Malfoy Manor that I've got, is like a whole facade of the building. So that's what I'm hoping for. Plus some cool minifigures. Yeah.
So this is going to be, well, $450 for Harry Potter. That's a lot of Lego. So what is this going to, if they do this right, is that going to be like the biggest set you own?
I don't know how many pieces. How many pieces does it say? Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's Master Builder series size, 3,491.
Yeah, my biggest set is, I think, 1,500.
This is like Mos Eisley Cantina sort of size-ish in terms of pieces, at least. But
I know exactly where it's going, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But if it looks like the old one, then I won't be buying it because.
So Oaktown has sent me his mock, but I didn't even know whether he was actually going to come on. He didn't say yes, but okay. We'll show it briefly, but you might have to keep that for another day. Right. Anything else cool on Lego? I've heard that there's some new Pokemon sets, but I think this has probably been done now, isn't it? Have everybody seen all this Smart Play?
Yeah.
They should have started. This is where Smart Play should have started, isn't it? Really, I think they would have done better.
Kids don't want to play with. Yeah.
Ooh, that dragon looks pretty cool.
We can't see it.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah. See.
I'm on it now. I know when you're not sharing what you're saying.
Yeah, I just get carried away looking at stuff.
So I have some question for the Supahawk lovelies.
Yeah, go for it.
What's the most exciting thing, other than the proposal, the most exciting thing about doing Lego for you? When you're out there doing your volunteering and your
connecting with the community, I feel like, because for me, I enjoy being able, we're at a point now where, especially in Chicago, most people will say that if they see us, it's because we're running around. And in that we're running around, we're usually doing something either for the show or somebody at the show or, a personal task of our own. But it's kind of become known that if you need something or like there's a problem or like a concern, that either of us can be flagged down as we're running around the show. And like we've put out, I call it putting out fires, but it's really just like concerns or whatever. So I like being someone that the community can come to with a problem and help to fix that problem, because what I don't ever want to happen is somebody has a bad experience at the show that could have been prevented, or whether it be miscommunication or things just didn't pan out how they thought or whatever. Like, I like being someone that people can go to and be like, hey, I need this, or what do you think, or can I do this? And it's like, yeah, sure, let's get that going, because I love when people can come back and say that, I had such a good time, I want to do it again, because that's how I get to keep seeing people every year.
So what was your first experience of the Lego world outside of
I did not Lego. We met as co-workers at an AutoZone, so a car parts store, and we started hanging out and playing disc golf. And one day I went to his house, and his front room was our Lego room now. So I was just kind of like, oh, his table.
She was like, oh, you Lego.
Cave. So it was like that Batcave that he showed off inspired a build that he did that was huge and heavy.
It was going to be bigger than the build that you've seen. Was the original intention behind it, but I lost interest about halfway through because I learned a bunch of new techniques and wanted to start over.
So I didn't Lego until I met him, and then he brought me into Lego, and then I brought him into Lego, because he was always doing all this stuff at home and like never wanted to go out or do the conventions or anything like that, and didn't want to go by himself. So I was like, well, let's go. Like, I'll help you load your stuff. We'll take it all out there. Like, we'll make a weekend of it, whatever. And it was a local show. And so once we started displaying, it was like, well, here we go.
Displayed at one show and oh, there they are. Bring over that stack real quick. Displayed at one show a few years back, and then now this is our stack of badges from being at shows.
Wow!
Damn.
Other.
Oh, those are the lanyard things, right? Okay.
Yeah, these are all lanyards, and they're all BrickWorld related ones.
Jesus.
That's so cool.
Our badges,
yeah,
underneath that bag over there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to get out to start with, but that's even more impressive considering how flat those things are. Wow.
I need to get a trapper and have them all in there.
Yeah, get one of those Pokemon binder type things, and
and then these are all of our brick badges. Some of them are repeats for this stack, but this one here is a lot of the individual ones we've had.
Wow. Oh, I like that shiny one.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
Motor City Comic Con. And this stack.
That's got some more BrickWorld.
Yeah, this one's a double too. That other one you got.
Oh, oops.
These two stacks are the individual of everything that we've done in the last few years.
Wow.
Different BrickWorld, mostly BrickWorld. ICANN was a pet service animal fundraiser that we did, which was fun. A couple other conventions.
Yeah, I was going to say those are just your bricks for like conventions. Probably in terms of like bricks you've had off other people and all that kind of stuff. You're probably more, yeah.
Yeah, we have over 100 sig figs we've traded with people.
Wow. Have you got your figs to hand? Can I see them?
Yeah. Maybe we've removed the camera. I don't think you can move them all. Our sig figs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, all of them if you want to show me, but I thought that'd be too difficult. Look at that. Yeah, they're fab.
Same beard piece that I had. Only mine's
Yeah.
short now.
We have on our backs, it says Mohawk and Supa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love
Yeah,
that.
the collection wise is a lot. She's working on it maybe. They're kind of attached. They take up a whole shelf in the other room. in our build room.
Here, take this. I'm missing a row.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Ooh, that's so sketchy to do. But yeah, let me back up here so I can get them all in the camera view.
Have you got a favorite of those?
Oh man. Probably the chrome guys. Just because they're all custom made chromed out.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Honorable mentions that were forgotten on the shelf.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at the top hat and the photographer. That's
Dre.
very cool.
That's Andre.
Bricks by Dre.
Bricks by Dre.
That's him.
Yeah,
Jay
I can see Greg and the Bridge Bricks. Yeah.
London Bridge calling.
Oh, yep.
Is that Keith Brick together, click together?
Yes.
Brick together down here. Yep.
And then this one I think is Mr. Brickster.
Yeah.
And this one is Bobby, I think. Chicago.
Then back here on the back row, we have some of the Lego Masters. We have Manny at the very, very back. And then we have Corey and Mel. That would be Tim and Zach. We have Don, Moto, Tacos, Ann and Luke.
Oh, there's Lego Longoria,
Yep.
who we were just with this morning.
Lego Longoria is here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, yeah, I
see-
recognise that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can name, I
Here's
feel
Brick
like I can name
Dynasty.
everybody that's on here.
That's
Yeah,
Ken.
there's Ken. There's Ken,
Yeah, Ken. I need one of those.
Yeah, that's one of the most fun, exciting parts about it. Is just doing that trade up. I still haven't done anything with mine. They're all still in the bag. But little charity brick.
Is that a little frog on the
Oh, yeah, the little frog. The frog has eyeballs.
Yeah, that one's a pad printed frog.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Hold on, let
wow.
me get it on there. Let me see
So
if I
he
can get it
gets
to...
eyeballs and details on him.
oh, where's the curtain? Where's the person with the curtain?
Yeah, where am I? There he is.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
look at it. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Eyeball frog.
Speaking of eyeballs, I always create a slightly different ice cube guide depending on who the guests are, what the content of the thing is, and I totally forgot to put him up. I put the wrong one up, so he should be this one. See him?
Yeah,
Oh,
perfect.
Wait, I
there it
can't
is.
see.
It's in the corner.
Oh,
Oh, rainbow. That's a cool one.
And the googly eyes.
And the googly
build
eyes.
him now instead of your sunglasses, Brick.
Yeah,
But
Oh,
how do you know?
I
I have a
puzzled all
cube
that
that
for
we
you.
started.
Yeah, well, I've been looking at the what are the little potted plants with faces on? There's a lot of the right shaping in that actually. So I've been getting some thingy for that, but yeah, I think I'll probably have to work it out for next year, possibly.
That's it. There is my one last Batman. That's my rainbow Batman that I made.
Well, he's got a Barbie tag.
Yep.
How have you got the? Oh, I see. Yeah, I've done it right. I was going to say.
So it's
how have you got
mimicked
the-
after the Comic-Con exclusive Batman.
Yeah. What's the play? Does that say Barbie across the middle?
Yep. It says Barbie on it.
Excellent.
Love it.
I
Love
don't
it.
say it won't focus, but
Yeah.
it's really all the
Nice.
custom stuff that's handy though.
Well, look, guys, it's 10:10 for us here, so we are.
Yes,
gonna
I'm
go
yawning.
those. But what I will do is say, look, obviously, considering there was no real underbelly of the show, I think we've covered a lot of stuff, and I think I've definitely had an enjoyable show. But what we are going to do before we finish is just go through get rid of that. The competition just one more time to remind anybody out there.
Check the poll as well.
Oh yes, check the poll. It's going to remind me to do that. So there's a link posted for you guys watching, whether you're on replay or you're watching live. There's a link posted. There's pinned in the chat for you guys to go and see this. So this is our current guests. They're currently in this competition. The long and the short of it is, click that link, go and hit the vote button. It's totally free to do. You can do one vote every day, And as you can see, there's 4 days and 4 hours. So you could potentially get 5 votes in if you act now. And then if you do so choose, you can also bump your votes a little bit. So keep a close eye on it. If you see them starting to fall behind and you want to donate, the money goes to some great charities, then please do that. And yeah, let's get these guys to win the America's Favorite Couple, because the content I'm expecting to see from a meetup with Jeff Goldblum is going to be amazing. So yeah, please, if you're in the chat, go and do it. Let us know in the chat if you voted.
I have
would really
every day.
Yeah, I would really appreciate it. And then, of course, you know, if you go into BrickWorld next year, anybody in the chat, and hopefully myself as well, potentially might get to see the thing happening. Maybe not so much the ceremony, but because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be open to every single person there, or it might be a bit carnage, but definitely be involved in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, so that's it, guys. It was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you for having us.
It's really lovely to sit and chat with you.
Oh Christ, get rid of this bloody thing. I can't.
We're done.
I just deleted everybody from the.
Yeah, I think you did. There we are.
Hide and seek.
I don't do technology, clearly.
Check the poll, Martin, before you forget.
What's that? The poll? Yeah, I will do the poll. Yeah, I haven't forgotten yet. No, I appreciate you guys coming in at very short notice, and I'm sure that the other guys who missed out will be gutted. So hopefully we'll try and get you guys on again one day soon, and do something a bit more structured. But I like this kind of stuff, just kind of what we call free balling.
Hey, we're spontaneous. We go with the flow, so we're here to make it happen.
So it is currently a tie, and we can finish on a tie with Wayne Manor and the Warhorse, 43% of the vote each.
Oh man.
So guys, if you're out there, there's only been 7 votes. That's quite low. We've had up to about 20 votes. I know that in the past we've kind of learned that doing rock out with your mark out towards the end of the show doesn't do as well as if we do it at the beginning. So it's a note for myself for the future. But you know, if you're out there, you haven't voted yet, please go and vote. As soon as we see one tip towards the we'll close it.
I'm calling in recruits.
Mohawk sent out the call.
I'm calling in my recruits at this point, being like, I need votes.
All I'll say is, while they're there, make sure they sub to the channel.
Yes, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, or vote for mine and don't.
Yeah, that's what I told them. Yeah, vote for yours.
Hold on, I'm all for making one of your little dude mans, though. When we was talking back in the day about potential projects for BrickWorld, I have little cubes sitting around here somewhere where I started building your little dude. And I was like, oh, this will be so much fun. But now that you've got this guy in the corner, I want to build him.
Yeah, I love his hair.
Yeah, I normally throw it up at the beginning, but I totally forgot about it because I was flustered trying to do it.
You did great.
And then, of course, I don't know why my phone does it, but when it's particularly bright outside, it goes darker. And I'm like, no, I need it to be brighter because I can't really see it. And anyway. The Dynamic Builders has popped in and said, Batcave.
Yeah. No, it's a worthy winner. I'll just cry in the corner.
Hey, at least you got
one. You picked such a good one too, though. That's the downfall.
Yeah, it's gone up to 50%. Let's end the poll. Batcave goes through to the eventual winners show, which we haven't even worked out how we're going to do it, but we'll find a way once we've got like 32 entries, I think. So I heard Batcave and I had to show up. Thank you, Dynamic Builder. If you're new to the channel, presumably you are.
I get to try.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll throw those up again one more time, and then we will call it a night. So there you go, guys.
I got back up.
Yeah, if I got support, I'll pull in if I need to.
Say again.
He was talking about pulling in the support to get the win for the poll.
Yeah. It's nice to. Well, I was going to say, I could never do anything like that because all my friends are here. So.
Same, to be honest.
Oh Christ! I've done it again. Rock out with your mark out, just playing over and over again, and just on silent. I'm terrible at this.
How did our mic do? Did it hold up better for the rest of it?
Yes, much better.
You are right though, and I can't work out how it works fine for you, Josh. But when Lindsay starts talking, it wasn't cutting out. It was never cutting out. I could always hear you. It was just the volume was up and down, but it was still doing it.
The same distance from the microphone.
And every time it does it, I switch the setting back. There's two settings I go to. One is a single and one's a dual, and it never is the same because the next stream we get on, they'll be the same way. They'll be like, "We can't hear you," and I'll flip it the other way back, and it'll work fine the rest of the stream.
Yeah, it's strange. I think it's just like I said. I think it's StreamYard. But this stuff just happens. I remember while Sarah was there, when I flicked on the camera, I didn't do anything different to normal. Attached my microphone to the phone, started talking. I think I was talking for about 20 minutes when somebody put in the chat, "We can't hear you." And I was like, oh. And then I couldn't get it. Nothing would fix. So I had to close the stream and start again. And I didn't touch the mic, anything. I just closed the stream, started again. It was fine. So technology in it. So appreciate Dynamic Builders. They've subscribed. And Fix My Brick. Just turned up in the house. Yo, Jace, how we doing?
It's my chat's frozen. They've not come up on mine.
Sometimes you have to scroll.
They're on screen anyway, but no. So look, that's it from us, guys. Appreciate you. Hopefully, some of the more handsome hosts are going to be on next week, and I do mean hosts, as in me, not including you guys. But no, I do appreciate you, Sarah, as well for.
You're welcome.
Coming in clutch last minute. Do you know what? It's weird. I've been doing this all this time, and when the guys were like, we're not going to be on, I was like, I actually started to panic because it's like you'd be doing a live stream on your own every day for 130 odd days. Like, why are you worried about? I said, yeah, but it's different with the show. The live stream that I just flick on is always supposed to be raw and organic and see what happens. It was always supposed to be that. The show, I think about like level of entertainment. I think about how it looks, the aesthetic of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like anything in it. If you tuned into a show that you watch regularly, and all of a sudden they just kind of don't know what they're doing, you lose people. And so I'm always a little bit more. It's my baby, the show is, So you're a bit more. Oh, I gotta do a good job, So. But it's nice to have that. It's a healthy feeling, keeps you on your toes, don't get too complacent. But no, I appreciate you guys supporting me in that. And thanks for coming on, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
And don't forget, guys, hit the description below. All the links are there for everybody who's on today. And go and give those guys a follow and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Same time next week.